Okay then, let's get ready for today's stream. So here we are, the game's loading right now. Should be coming up in maybe like a minute or two because it's already been loading for a while. And same exact mods as last time. I'll go through it again really quickly, just like so. And you guys can pause the videos, the stream, VOD, or whatever. Go back to look at it. It should all be on YouTube or Twitch. Alright then. How's it going, Toki? Welcome back. Let me put the scissors somewhere else so I don't accidentally grab it and hurt myself. Oh boy, oh boy. So, last time I think we left off on the network tower unveiling, so we're going to be doing the network tower on today's stream, and quite possibly just the liberation, in fact. Should be quite fun. Let's get ready to do all the fun stuff. Is it XCOM 2 time? Oh boy, I need a drink and some snacks, BRB. Yes, that's right, get your snacks. Popcorn. Welch's fruit snacks, Gushers, fruit roll-ups, whatever you need to get yourself through these missions. It's gonna be lots of fun. Alright then. You had all the time in the day to get snacks beforehand? No, well, you see, maybe, like, he wanted to get the snacks, like, ready right before, like, maybe it's ice cream, you know? It might melt before the stream starts. You can't leave the ice cream sitting out unless you like, melted ice cream. Well, if you think about it, melted ice cream is kind of like, ice cream soup. There's, like, some merit to it, maybe. Okay, maybe I'm stretching a bit here. Oh, somebody had their chips ready already. We got an overachiever over here. You were sleeping and you heard the notification from Discord? Dang. I'd sleep right through that notification from Discord. I've been making popcorn so me and fiance can sit down together with popcorn. Ooh, that sounds like fun. So I saw Tedster posting this thing about how we can actually customize the songs played by the Bradford Ranger. I was considering to use the Dr. Valen music for that, but I was thinking about it, and technically the Dr. Valen music takes a while before the beat kind of starts dropping and like the actual Dr. Valen saying the explosives part matters. And I feel like by the time that happens, the cutscene's already over. So I'm not actually sure if that would actually be the best fit for the Bradford Ranger opening cutscene thing. Although I wouldn't mind just like a mod to replace like the intro music as well as the loading screen music, like not the loading screen music, but the customizing soldiers music with the Dr. Valen beat. That one would be quite nice. I can just clip the song and set the stuff up for you. I can actually just send you the sound file if you'd like. Okay. For the Bradford Ranger? Okay, you mean like get the... I guess there might be a part that would fit pretty well with the entire thing. Yeah, I guess we could try that. You know, I'll just send you the entire sound file, in fact. Let me find you on Discord real quick. Let me find you on Discord, then open that up, send message. Okay, and then I have to go to the desktop, take this. Let me drag this over so I can drag it onto the Discord easier. Or actually, I'll just put it straight into the XCOM thing. That way everyone can play with it. Let's do that. Alright, it'll be in the XCOM section of Discord. Sounds good. Do what you guys would like with that. Now then, what are we doing next? We have a couple of bonds. I should start forming bonds soon. Before we do anything else, let me just set up squad management a little bit better here. So our covert ops is fine. The chemical division, there was like a couple soldiers I wanted to slap in there. None of these guys though. There's the Jane Kelly kill squad. Jane Kelly kill squad should involve things like probably this ranger. I think that ranger would fit really well in that. Ranger. And I think Menace 1-5 would probably hold a bounty hunter. Actually no, Jane Kelly kill squad would hold the bounty hunter. We also need more snipers, which are in training. Frost squad is quite empty right now. Chemical division. Honestly, Jane Kelly's kill squad would probably also include the mutant. Oh, you know what? Let's make a squad for the for like an all mutant squad. What would we call it? Oh, I know. We're gonna call them the illegal aliens. Oh, this is a great name for that. We're just gonna have a whole bunch of mutants in the squad, and they're gonna use mutant warcry to buff each other up. That will be really fun. And then I think the final squad we're gonna create is some sort of Overwatch squad, maybe. Probably some sort of Overwatch squad. They'll have like one guy in the middle with a shield, and everyone else around him is gonna be on Overwatch shooting things. So we're gonna call this one the what are we gonna call it? I'm gonna call this one the XCOM Defense Force, XDF. Alright, the XCOM Defense Force. We're gonna have the Rook on this one. I believe the Overlord is going down an Overwatch build. Technically, I think our Destroyer is also... Where's our Destroyer? I think he's on a mission right now. The Destroyer is technically also an Overwatch unit, so we'll put him in there too. And then we'll just put a bunch of other Overwatch guys into that slot, and we'll see what we can do with that. Dragoon goes into Covert Ops. There we go. Add 6 people for that mission. Good. And then these guys, I'm going to figure out what to do with these guys over here when the time comes. Alright. Not the Mutineers. Oh, Mutineers isn't a bad name either. How's it going, Project 4S? Project Atlas, sorry. It's hard to make out the letters between the green and the dark background that I have. Okay, so right now we need to do this, then we pick up the intel. So... let's go launch a mission over there. I might have to abort one of the missions possibly in order to be able to launch this. We'll see. Tired for 31. We got an Overlord, Hijacker over here, Technician, Sharpshooter, Electrician, Purifier. Purifier is excellent for this mission type, so we're definitely going to bring this guy. After that, we can bring Mutant Trooper on this. He's like doubles the size of the other guy. Oh man. What else do we bring? I guess we bring the Overlord, that's fine. The Overlord comes with a Shredder Gun, which will work pretty well on this mission. Cannon's kind of weak though, so I'll have to think about that. What else do we got? Hijacker. Everyone's tired. But I don't want to wait too long though. Not the strongest team for a network tower type mission. That's the one issue that I have to worry about here. What if instead of that we give you... Okay, you can take the laser rifle, so that's like one new thing that we've got going for us. Weapon upgrades, maybe a bayonet. Underbarrel launcher, underbarrel shotgun, ooh. Bayonet. You can never go wrong with the bayonets. Speed loader. I wonder if speed loader works with the bayonet. That'd be quite interesting if it did. Sure, let's try that out. Speed loader bayonet. How's it going, Bladewalker? Welcome back. Adjusted advent pistol. I think that's for the purifier probably. Alloy sword, Taipan SMG, shrapnel mine, laser shorty, laser pistol, immolator. Laser scram gun, Viper laser, laser muton rifle. Where's the muton melee weapon? I don't think I have one, right? No, I don't. Okay. We'll probably just have to use this then. Laser muton rifle right there. You've got a restorative mist. If I want to kill things extra hard, though, I think the right thing to do is... No, the right thing to do is heavy strike module. If you run across, like, a mech, you're gonna need to be able to punch it. That's the way to go. Do I have enough stealth units, though? I don't think I have enough stealth units. I need more stealth. I could take Alex 43316 back. Well, yeah, let's take Alex back out of training. Or you know what? Let's just wait for Alex to finish training. Let's do that. That's probably a little bit better. Might also allow some people to come out of tiredness, which would be nice. Someone finished recruiting. Who was that? No, not here. Every time I see this muton, they seem bigger. What if Rishi is secretly just increasing the muton size by 1 pixel every stream? And she's just gaslighting us into thinking that she just changed the muton once and never changed it again. I don't know, I don't trust Rishi. It's something she would do. Oh, over here, there you are. I'll stop recruiting once you guys hit maybe 8 recruits in that section. Alright, first things first though, we got a Liberation over here. Liberation 2 in the 2nd region. I don't think we're doing this at very light, although we probably could get away with it. How much intel do I have? I'm about to get more intel, I should boost this. No reason not to. Oh, interesting. Even a 140 boost keeps it at very light. That implies 10 enemies on this mission. Okay. Let's begin. I can't believe you actually caught on. I knew it. I knew it, Rishi. That was what you were doing. By the end of our stream, the muton is like the size of the Avenger just stepping over people. Personally, I believe these mutons deserve to have the ability to walk through walls. Be allowed to just bulldoze through walls. Honestly, Berserkers should get that. That'd be really funny. Just make that stealth change. One day, players are just like, what the fuck? The Berserker just ran through the walls! Second Avenger on the back of the muton. He can just piggyback the entire squad out. By the way, do you also use Viper unit Redux or no? I have no clue if I do or not. Let's find out. Redux. That one seems to not be in here, it seems. Yes, I don't have that one. How's it going, Steven? Welcome back. from the YouTube side. Tell Rishi to give the Frost Muton the buff too. Steven wants the Frost Muton to also be really big. The Frost Legion Bomber specifically. Kaiju Mutons. I'm really enjoying all the mods that we have in our campaign so far. It's all been quite fun.
Forces protecting the transport vehicle. Lock down the AO and secure the target package.
Oh, by the way, I added a thing to allow mutons at high force levels to become a Bashar. You did! Like a big muton elite? Well, that's... Assuming that's the same one as the one from Beyond Impossible. Oh, that'd be really exciting.
Eliminate all hostile contacts.
The squad concealed.
Anything that's internally named a muton gets embigament. I see. Embigament. That's a word.
I'm on the move.
Let's begin. Warspite's gonna scout the way. There's stealth civilians. Can never trust these Advent civilians.
Quick, Morty! We can run out of this simulated world before it reboots.
Rick should probably be up here instead of down here. It's kind of fine. That's okay.
Will do.
I don't want my snipers falling behind. That's like the issue with snipers, right? You either give them a really good spot, but they fall behind really far away, or you keep them close by, but they're not as effective.
On the move.
Don't even have the Viper to deal with civilians. Oh, did we get caught? Barely.
Enemy sighted.
More drones. And a turret. Oh, wow. Okay, that's annoying. You know what? I don't think I mind getting caught from here. Let's do that. Let's, tracking shot. I think it'll run towards this guy, so if I mark with the tracking shot from here, we should be able to get it. I think we'll stand like right here. Or you know what, I'll just have the entire squad standing up here. Jan has snapshot and the ability to shoot from close quarters, so he can actually be fine right up there, I think. Rocket launcher person can sit here, here, here.
Go.
Fast guy will be the one guy that we still have in stealth after all this. He'll be right up there.
I'm all over it.
Jan's gonna move up to there. Good. And you're just gonna get yourself revealed. And that's fine. I am gonna have to deal with that turret in the corner.
We've been spotted.
Alright, there's the drone. Drone number 2. Let's begin. And we do get our tracking shot, so our sniper rifle damage is now permanently upgraded from that. Beautiful shot. Fusel point earned, and then after that, just gotta kill this thing. Whose job is it to kill that thing? I think it's either your job or the other guy's job. You got the snapshot, 83%. And thank you very much for the sub, Decker Dude! Thank you very much for your continued support, sir.
Hope this classic copy pasta works. My ROFL copter goes SOI 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 SOI.
On one hand, I want to say it didn't work, but you could argue that it technically did work, but just in a completely different way. Oh, I should have done focus target first. My mistake there. Alright, hopefully we can actually hurt this thing. We'll start with a shot from you. excellent crit. Wow. You guys did great. And we should be able to finish off the drone like this. Oh, that was a really anime slash. Iron skin. Probably not that useful. Oh, here comes the turret. We also got to get a glimpse of an enemy group back there. Technically, you're flanked to the turret, but you're at squad sight range, so as long as enemies don't see you, you should be fine. I want to get you a little bit closer so you can get ready to shoot a rocket at the guys down there. I think like around here should be safe.
Is it clear? On Overwatch.
I've got eyes
Oh, they were on
the
that
enemy
side.
position.
Interesting. Purifier, sectoid, sentry. That's explodable. We're totally exploding that.
Armor still holding.
I'm shooting a rocket right down there. Here comes the turret. It's gonna hurt.
Oh, this looks a little ugly.
Ouch. That's a big hit.
Boom.
Here comes the rocket. Hopefully we can blow that up.
Multiple hostiles
Killed
eliminated.
one guy, killed two guys, didn't hit the turret, but damaged the necromancer. That's honestly not bad, actually. Not bad at all. We can follow up with another rocket just to really try to get damage on that turret, because we really do need damage on that turret. I can try to mark that sectoid. I have to make sure that the sectoid doesn't see you. Oh, how come the turret can't see you anymore? How come we can't squad sight the turret? Something's blocking sight between us and the turret. That's not a bad thing, though. That's actually a really good thing. Okay, then after that, I need to kill the turret, and I need to kill the Frost Legion Necromancer. What's the best way to do this? Throw... Shadow?
Closing on target position now. Eyes on a hostile patrol.
Hi there. Goodbye there.
Take a look at this.
Okay, good job to Warspite. Maintaining his stealthiness just like so. You are able to mark that Frost Legion Necromancer. That's actually not a bad mark at all. I'm gonna take that. The turret can't hit you anyway, so it's like fine to sit here, hopefully. Then after that... How are you doing? You're okay still. Do we have a medkit for you? We do. Let's just drop down to maybe here and just medkit this person up.
On the move. You're gonna be
Make sure Psionic Guard won't die on one hit. That's really the important thing here. We've killed 5. Theoretically, there should be at least 5 more enemies left on the map. 1, 2, 3. Coming in. Turret can still see.
Who's got a med kit?
Ow. That turret keeps hitting us. It hurts. I'm just gonna take the shot at the Frost Legion Necromancer. He's right there. I could also move up in Flamethrower after, what's the better choice? I think shooting is the better choice, probably. Allows us to actually remove an enemy. Nice clean shot to the chest right there. And we should be able to finish him off nice and easily. Right through the van. Oof. Killed him. Warspite. 8, 9. I think there's another group of 2 out there still. Oh man, this is hard. I don't want to sit you here and just keep shooting rockets, but I might have to. Also, Warspite's about to get blown up if he sits there. This is a 1-action slash. We can start with this. Oh, get animated! Damn, this guy just animated him to death. Nice Illyrian core too.
Got it.
Get around to me.
Just completely obliterated him. I love it. After that, I'm gonna have you come down to here and go for the chop against the turret, probably.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
Just need a little bit more damage and we should be able to destroy it. I think we do have enough.
Explosive or anything, right?
I'm gonna get you into the full cover so you don't die to that guy, hopefully. Could also do high ground here. High ground into a command medkit, maybe? And then just let you eat the hit from that Curse Trooper. Or bring you back to here, but then it's a little bit less likely that you land your shot. It's 72 aim. You kind of need the high ground, so I think run you up to here, command this guy medkit.
I hope it's worth it.
That should be the safe way to go. There we go, target destroyed.
Who's keeping score?
Then after that, you're gonna come up to here. Another option is run up and AP grenade. 3 to 6 damage. That actually might be enough to finish him off. Sure, we already have one guy standing out in the open, and you guys know how we play games around here. If one person has to stand out in the open, everyone has to stand out in the open, but the damage roll here kind of sucks, though. Yeah, the damage roll kind of blows. Oh, wait, why don't I just do this? You've got the snapshot. He's flanked you, technically. Yeah, just delete him. Easy. Alright. Playing with sniper-oriented squads can be kind of weird sometimes, because you really got to, adjust your team in weird ways, but you can make it work on timed missions. It takes a little bit more planning and a little bit of awkward movement around. And you gotta be willing to take these really weird positions to be able to get good angles for your snipers. Fast guy is fast, so we're gonna move him up. We have a rocket on Cyanoguard, so Cyanoguard's gonna get ready to shoot rockets from behind this tree. Crystallized meld, hair trigger, advent weapon crate.
Why am I on cargo duty?
We'll be fine. Let's party!
There you are, Warspite. Did I hear footsteps? Might have heard footsteps down there. I could be wrong though.
Stepping off.
Alright, a Bio-General Advent Surveillance Drone. Just these two. It should just be these two, if we counted correctly. 3 actually, wow, okay. This was a very loaded mission. Incredibly loaded mission. We've got an angle on that general. I do want to mark that general. I should have stood up here. That would have definitely allowed me to mark him. Would I rather shoot the general? Rocket the general? I think we rocket the general.
Ready for the fireworks.
Alright, 1 dead Advent Trooper. All we have to worry about now is general and drone.
They've seen me.
Okay, we're revealed, but that doesn't matter too much anymore at this point. Now then, how do we deal with Advent General? Is he standing inside a fire? I hope he is. I really hope he's behind the fire. I can't tell. I need a focus fire, I think the drone actually. I also can't reach the general from here. This position kind of blows actually.
Somebody turn the game off. It's let me free.
Yeah, this position kind of blows. Okay, let's think about how we're gonna handle this. I think mark target on the drone and AP grenade on the general. What can the general actually do? Fire weapon, mark target, an orbital gas strike. An orbital gas strike. Do I have that correct? What is an orbital gas strike? And how can I avoid getting hit by one? Okay, probably not standing next to your friends. Okay, so how about we have you come all the way back to here?
Sheesh, your liver must be really hurting.
I have a feeling the further apart we are, the less likely he is to do orbital gas strike, whatever that's supposed to mean. Let's focus fire this thing. And at the very least try to remove an enemy that is possibly going to be annoying to us. You can either shoot this guy or you can start throwing grenades on top of him. I'm very tempted to throw a grenade on top of him, but I think we might need to hollow target just for safety. I want to at least remove one enemy this turn. This will ensure that we can remove one enemy this turn. Ugh, okay, can we not have a repeat of last time? That was not good. We did not like what happened last stream. Let's avoid that if possible. 5 to 7, you have to max roll it, I think, to kill it. It's not impossible. It's like probably a 20-30% chance. Long calculating crit. 5, 6, 7, so approximately like a 50% chance to one-shot it. I think I'd take that. Not quite. Here he comes. What's he doing? Oh god, he's doing it. He's doing it. What is that? What's he doing? Well, that's actually a potent combo. So it takes 2 turns for that to launch, apparently. And it missed! Get fucked, kid! Alright, Nyan, I need you to just get a little bit closer. I kind of see it there. I don't know what the actual range of each of these is, but I'm going to assume it's approximately like the Archon's thing. Probably. Shot on that guy. We have a hollow target from you, maybe. Damn it! It needs to die! I think this should be far enough away from it.
Dog.
Hey Rick, can you like just finish off that drone for us? Okay, you probably can't, but just YOLO it anyways. You got nothing else better to do this round. Nice try. Alright, we're focusing on the general. We're focusing on the general. He's way more dangerous. We've got a rocket over here, actually. I believe we're actually far enough, maybe? Interesting, I can see him from here. I'd rather kill the general than the drone, so let's just go for the shot. 81. Gross. Abysmal.
Hardly did anything.
Absolutely disgusting. I'm saving the AP grenade for this. Wow, you guys all managed to fail it. That's quite impressive, honestly. 86 only. Maybe I should have hollow targeted him. Atrocious. Here, we're gonna hit get some. I should have done that earlier. Center the grenade on top of him. Try to roll like 6 damage maybe. 5? Okay, I'll take that. Now you have to kill this guy for us. Oh my god, we can't kill him. Gross. Okay, we're getting shot in the back twice. Once by a drone, once by the general. Hang in there, Rick. It's gonna hurt like a bitch. hurt. It's gonna hurt like an absolute bitch. Oh god, it hurts so bad.
That's some pretty hefty language you're throwing around.
What just happened?
The zone of control from this drone is like hurting so hard. Okay, we gotta finish this. We gotta finish this.
Here I come.
Thank you so much. Okay, zone of control from the drone has been removed. Now we just have to kill this guy. 81. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay. Reinforcements incoming. Rick is dying. Rick will probably be the one to hack the guy out. He'll have the least good actions to take. I'm gonna have him right there. Everyone else start running up. We're gonna be relying on Nyan's flamethrower to burn everything that drops in this round. Everyone else just keep on running up.
Double time.
Coming in from behind. Gun Lancer, Advent Assault Trooper, rockets and flamethrowers will take care of them. Okay, we got this rocket with your names written all over it.
Bring in the pain.
Excellent rocket, follow that up with a flamethrower, and they should all go down. Can I use the Roust? Roust is a bit weird here. Move up 2 tiles. 1, 2. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I have Shadow on you.
Confirmed.
100%, 100%. Okay, so whichever one is the harder one to kill. Dead, good. Excellent, okay. That scared me a bit there, Nyan. Your flamethrower not being within range, kinda spooky. And by kind of, I mean incredibly spooky. Let's bust this guy out. Get out of here. This mission has way too much excitement for the first mission of today's stream. I thought I had a rocket, not a flamethrower. You had both. You had both you had a gauntlet, which has rockets and flamethrowers tied to it. Alright, this was Liberation 2 for the second region. A bit challenging of a Liberation 2, but we managed it.
Location confirmed.
On it. Got it covered.
Arr, matey. Arr, matey.
I'm spotted.
Alright, you guys, let's go home. Oh boy. This mission was quite far. Like, the map was massive. There was 2 reinforcements plus turret. So that was like 10 or 11 enemies on the base map, followed by the reinforcements. Quite challenging.
VIP secure and in position for evac. Firebrand, VIP is secure.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
What a mission that was. Genius Commander Ronar strikes again. First mission, 1 month injury, something like that. Let's see how long these people are wounded for. Cyanoguard, I think, took the biggest hit, right? Oh no, technically the Fusilier took the biggest hit. Fusilier was left with 2 life at one point.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history.
I'm loving these drone changes. These drone changes are great, Debster. Very subtle, but they're so, like, they matter so much. You can't just ignore them even if you put a mind shield on your soldiers. Them exerting those debuffs on everyone, and just being really hard to kill. Excuse me, I just burped in my mouth. I don't know if you guys heard that. I think the drones, the Mark 1 drones at least, are perfect the way they are. I'm curious to see what you've done with the Advent Hunter drones. Alright, Rick, first mission, out for 27 days. Nice. Get you that deep cover. I think I'm giving you deep cover. Pretty sure I'm giving you deep cover. There you go, Cyano Guard over here. Gonna be taking the fire in the hole for those extra accurate rockets. You've been doing pretty good with them so far. Yeah, and the first promotion for you, you're gonna be taking Bring 'em On for the extra high crit damage. Fire in the Hole's not bad either, but the Destroyer class is essentially a sniper class with sniper levels of growth, which means your accuracy is so high that I don't think you'll need Fire in the Hole, but you will need Bring 'em On for the kill them all damage. Warspite over here, you're going to be taking your knife encounter so you can get even more knife throws in, as well as chops and whatever else you need to do. Got some meld out of this mission too. Don't worry, Nyan, I definitely won't forget that. Alright then, what are we doing next? We're doing really great on scientists. Since we did basic research at the beginning of the month, we technically have 4 scientists right now. 1 more, and technically that's enough for coil guns, actually. We need our research and development up soon. I want this power relay built up. We can build our R&D. Laboratory would be second. Anything else we would need to do beyond that? Infirmary is something we should also get up soon. Although I need more power before we can even consider that. Okay, I needed you on that other mission, so I'm going to take you out for now. The person that's actually going to be getting the next bit of training will be... Who would it be? It would probably be the... Ninja's not a bad officer. I could just start training up Warspite just for the sake of having an officer that can train people. I do want a trial by fire unit. I think I'm going to make you into an officer. Finish up on these power fluctuations. There we go. Plenty of intel. We're at 84 intel, which is a very healthy number. Let's get this going next.
Sector 8, Mexico.
Alright, this one over here. Who do we send in? Destroyer is an excellent class for this type of mission, and same with Purifier. I'm gonna bring both of them in. Nyan and Aaron. Let's get both of you guys in. We also have a Heavy somewhere, I think. Got a Heavy over here. Danny is quite helpful on these types of missions too. Rocket is incredibly valuable when dealing with AoE enemies. After that, we'll probably bring in Casey Yogi. And at the very least, we want 1 Shinobi. Now the question is, do I bring you, or do I bring the other guy? You have Lightfoot, so that's 20% harder to be detected. That's quite solid. The other option is Fast Guy. Fast Guy has... how much is that? 20% also? Doesn't say. I'm assuming this is around 20% also. I think the other guy's a little bit better because he has higher mobility than Fast Guy, ironically. Yeah, I think it's got to be the Shinobi. He's got a little bit of higher mobility, plus he actually has a weapon that does damage, so that's just much more valuable here. Grab the alloy sword for you. Hunting shotgun is good. Cannon is fine. Completed advent pistol, gauntlet, sniper rifle, that should all be fine. I'll bring one of these shredder rockets just in case we run across, like, I don't know, a super boss unit that we can't kill. One item off for the extra point of mobility. Maybe I will give a little bit more nanoscale. I think we have some laying around here. We do, excellent. Nanoscale on the Vanguard, good. You need equip load, you have a nanoscale, you need mobility. Okay, so that's gonna be our squad. Maybe I'll even give this guy an extra bit of a slightly better pistol. I don't think this is for the Purifier, right? I think this is for XCOM soldiers. Purifier probably gets a different variation of something. $10 supplies, 1 crystal. Is it worth 1 crystal and 10 supplies for a little bonus on damage? 3 to 6 honestly isn't bad. I'll take that. If you ever have to shoot a mech, I might thank myself for giving you this. 2 to 4, 3 to 6. I probably will thank myself for giving you this. So let's do that. That should be that. Alright, Alex over here is going to be leading a mission into the network tower. This will be our very first Advent network tower. And that will also lead to us revealing the enemy's HQ in this region. And we can raid it, liberate this region, and have a region where we can gather resources finally. Let's make this mission a good one, you guys. Don't really have any laser sights available for you. You have aggression. You have bring 'em on. I think I should keep the laser sight on you. Although I wish I could give this guy a laser sight too. That's alright, I guess. I don't think I have anything. I have an elite stock. Advanced suppressor. Advanced scope. Ooh, a bayonet. Actually, let's go bayonet. I don't need a bayonet on you because you have the same ability but with an alloy sword, so it's just much better. Advanced terror trigger, advanced scope. I feel like we're going to need an advanced scope on you just for the safety. There will be a time where I'm counting on this cannon to hit, and it's just going to be super inaccurate, and we're going to kick ourselves if we don't put that on you. Alright, let's get you guys out there. I love how genuinely smart people just shut off their brains when gaming. We're all the same, really. Really smart people. Does that mean I'm a really smart people? Is that how it works? You gotta be a really smart people in order to play XCOM, guys. Have that high IQ XCOM gameplay. But yeah, I've really been enjoying the early game of this mod, though. All the tweaks Tedster has made have been paying off quite well. 3 strength, 3 strength. I don't mind if strength raises in here. I mind if strength raises in here. So this is the next place that we're going to really be finding missions in. This is a recover item from Advent vehicle mission. We can technically send just 2 people to grab the rewards from this and leave. I'm very tempted to do so. I think we will do so. Ah, if only you weren't tired, Tama. Tama, why do you have to be tired? Alright, we'll give you a break, Tama. We'll give you a break. I could send in, like, Fast Guy and, I don't know, like, one other unit to try and pull this off. You generally want, like, full Phantom units before you do this type of stuff. It's not 100% safe. I guess we can pass up on that mission. Do I? Such an easy way to gain EXP though. Depends on how easily we can stealth up to it. Bonus damage dealt against... I feel like at the end of the mission we're going to need to run Overwatch and someone's going to get shot to death because I forgot about this. Let's skip that mission.
Commander, we have a priority. We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Okay.
I am sure you will find
Advanced laser weapons complete. I could have waited for that before doing the network tower mission, but I kind of wanted to just get it running right away. Okay, all of that is complete. Combat armor should be next most likely. Biotech is another option too. I'm leaning towards combat armor just so we can have all of our mid-game stuff at this point. It's probably not a bad idea to just have the mid-game stuff. After that, I'm going to do alien biotech, and we're probably going to try and do sectoid and get a little bit of psionics in. We have a lot of research capabilities. We have quite a few scientists so far for the early game. We should try to push it a little bit. Advent laser sights. Ooh, supplies. It's not a bad one. Very light though.
Setting course for the Mexican regional.
Is this mid game already? No, we're like in you can think of it in five phases, right? The ballistic phase, laser phase, mag weapons, coil weapons, and the plasma weapons. We're currently in the laser phase. Extract supplies. I would like to extract some supplies. Technician is unfortunately still out for 17 hours. Do we even have a squad? I think we should. Let's bring Fast Guy on this mission, followed by... Always gonna throw... Electrician, Mutant Trooper, and Rook. Alright, these guys should be able to fit on this mission. It is a 99% infiltration. We do need a bit more... I don't like that there's going to be more enemies on this mission than I would like. How do I fit people onto this mission? Oh, we do have a laser cannon, don't we? That's quite nice. And we also have a lot of PCSs. Let's figure out which one we would want to use. Perception. You kind of need a bit of aim. I might just slap this perception on you. +1 mobility. Depth perception, unwavering stance, life support. What if I just send in one more person and boost it? That might be the better way to handle this. I could just boost it with 5 people, make it extremely light. That's probably a little bit better actually. Let's do it this way. Okay, we got our brand new laser cannons. So we're gonna give that to Always Gonna Throw. Following up with that, we also have laser rifle, laser muton rifle. We have an upgraded squad, so it's not the end of the world if we choose to do this mission and boost it. I think it's worth it. I think it's pretty much worth it. Let's do it. Advanced suppressor, try to get this to be slightly more favorable. Kind of troubled getting that to be favorable, but we can try at least. Gonna take off a med kit from you maybe. 100%, there we go. So if I choose not to boost it, I do have that option. Definitely want a bayonet on you guys, I think. Ooh, an underbarrel flamethrower. Flamethrower or bayonet? That's a good question. Definitely a bayonet for you. Flamethrower for that guy, maybe? Second laser cannon. I want to build stuff, but I don't have enough money right now, and I'm too lazy to exit the screen to go back and sell stuff. This guy's got the stun gun, so he's gonna be useful no matter what. Stun gun. We got Mad Bomber on the Mutant. I think like with 3 laser weapons, it should be very doable. Ooh, when did that go up to 99? Taking something off. We're gonna take off. Oh, you know what I should build though? More nanoscale. Okay, we'll do one more nanoscale and maybe take the medkit off of this guy, maybe? Or how about this? We take the medkit off of you, because you have the lesser of the mobility stats. Take the medkit off of you. 101, then you can grab the medkit all over again. Alright, I think this is fine, 100%. We'll do a very light extract supplies mission, maybe. Should be fun. Get out there. I personally usually rush for as many contacts as possible, GTS Proving Grounds, plus Research Development and AWC Center before weapons and armor. I don't know why, but I like the conventional weapon phase even if it hurts. That's true! The conventional weapons phase is kinda nice. Even if it is kind of painful to play through it for a bit. Nothing better than having 600 PV on your 3rd supply drop, Lamau. You know what I really like? I like the mech cannon, the ballistic version of the mech cannon. The way after the cannon shoots, it has like the shell ejecting from it. It's super cool. I love it a bunch.
Setting course for Sector 9, Western United States.
I can't tell whether or not I like the shell ejection animation more, or the coil gun variant, where the coil batteries kind of sink into the gun. Both of them are really neat.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
You have made considerable
pretty rough.
progress against the aliens over the
That's
past month, Commander.
kind of
I
normal.
hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
My training, my focus,
That's annoying.
all of my efforts have been rewarded.
It's permanently increasing black market. We're stopping that no matter what.
The elders have blessed me.
Chances of injuries and captures and covert actions. We're stopping this no matter what. This is just not okay. That's literally illegal. He is never allowed to get that through in any universe that we're playing this game. We rely so much on the black market. Okay, neutralize target in advent vehicle. If we skip this mission, we'll get a better timered one on the next scan, so we're gonna skip this one. 4 days is nowhere near enough to do a light mission. Let's head to the black market and just sell some stuff real quick. Oh, and before I forget, Bobo just came back up. We need an officer in training, right? No, you're already in training. Who is that? Which officer is in training? It's Warspite. Okay, Warspite's fine. We'll leave Warspite in there, and then after that we'll put Bobo in and start having Bobo train up.
Market is open.
A commando? Ooh. If I had money, I'd buy that commando in a heartbeat. Drone wrecks are heavily requested. Ooh, do I sell a drone wreck? Probably not the best idea right now. Let's start by selling some Illyrium cores. I'm gonna go hard on this. And we'll sell all the basic stuff that we don't need. Could the playable alien gun slowly get brighter and more glow in the dark with tier? That would be nice. I don't know how easy it is for modders to change anything about the playable aliens, because it seems like they've just mostly been not touching the visuals for those aliens. Superior defense. I have to use that at some point, otherwise it's just sitting inside of our inventory doing nothing. I rarely use the underbarrel launcher, so I'm going to sell most of that. Basic suppressors can be sold. I'll sell one underbarrel shotgun and leave one. I usually don't use reflex stock, so we can sell that. Experimental magazine I tend to not use. Weapon crates, speed PCSs, we'll slap those on our 13 mobility soldiers and make them useful. Agility, unwavering stance, focus, perception. I'm going to sell that perception. Basic scope is also getting sold. Basic sight can be sold. I'll sell one powered bayonet because it's worth so much. It's worth 20 supplies. You gotta sell at least one. Honestly, I'm okay with selling the speed loader just because it gives me 20 supplies. That's like what? An entire laser weapon, right? And this is the basic heavy barrel, so I'm gonna sell that too. 563 supplies, excellent. We can buy things again. Let us buy a commando. Let's see if that person's already named or not. After that, I'm really tempted to buy another scientist. I think we do. Science is the key to not dying in this campaign type. Speed loaders work when you run and gun dash. That would be nice. Those work on shotguns, right? I'm assuming they do, otherwise there would really be no point to it. We'll get one in the future, no worries. Hey, it's an unnamed person! Alright, Steven, I think you've been wanting a soldier for the longest time, so I'm gonna give this one to you. Let me just make sure that this person isn't named. Where's that person that we just picked up? Alright then. Here, we'll also change up your actual thing here. Alright, what are we doing with your character's looks? Well, let's look at what your character actually does first. Commando. Commandos excel at being field commanders either by assisting their allies with smoke grenaders or their officer abilities, or disrupting the enemy with their bullpup and flash grenades. You got combat presence, that's incredibly solid. By my command, saturation fire, close encounters. Keep your head down. Protecting an ally, this is quite good. Fastball, that's excellent. EMP grenades. Improvised smoke grenade. Okay, I think we're going full smoke on this guy. Combat drugs, dense smoke. You will never run out of smoke grenades. That is excellent. Run and gun, salvo, disabling shot, soften up, light ordnance, hidden reserves. This is quite good at lowering cooldowns. I don't know which abilities you have that require cooldowns, but I'm going to mark that. Hunter's Instinct, Ghost Grenades, Sting Grenades, full kit, double time. Honestly, even if I'm not taking blue screen bombs, taking Sting Grenades is not bad at all. 50% chance to just randomly stun stuff inside the AoE of a flashbang is quite strong. I'd probably do something like this. One of these two. I could even opt to take light ordnance to really just give you a whole bunch of flashbangs and everything. You even come with an EMP grenade, honestly. Good pickups. Fastball. Command abilities. Cover me, you got this. Get down, keep your head down. Call for fire. Coordinate fire. This counts as a command ability, and I believe cover me counts as a command ability. I don't know if it's possible for me to teach you all of this stuff. I don't think so. I think all of this stuff is just not going to be teachable all at once. So we're gonna have to like really pick which one we want. I think combat presence is a must. I probably want improvised smoke grenade. That's already 45 points. I'm okay with going a little bit over for an officer that's really good like this. 25 points, 20 points, 10 points. We'll have to see which points we want to put stuff into. Salvo is not bad with smoke grenades. You can throw your smoke, and you'll also be able to use command as well as like combat presence or keep your head down. It's an excellent combination of things that you can use. Because you have improvised smoke grenade, I don't think you need light ordnance. Instead, we'll take hidden reserves, which allows you to remove the cooldown on things like combat presence, and you'll be able to just repeatedly command people over and over. This is actually quite strong. Also, because you don't have a grenade launcher, all grenades that you throw have a 1-turn cooldown. By having hidden reserves, this allows you to be able to throw a smoke grenade as well as activate hidden reserves, and then be able to throw a flashbang if we choose to go sting grenades. Or a second smoke grenade, rather. You're allowed to throw the same grenade twice, basically. Although this gives you a lot more loadout for longer missions. It allows... If I take light ordnance and improvised smoke grenade, you're literally just allowed to throw as many flashbangs and smokes as you want for the entirety of a mission. Both have their merits, but I think I'm going to do hidden reserves for you, as well as disabling shot. That might be very useful. If we give you disabling shot, we have to give you fastball for sure, though. Okay, I could see that. Disabling shot, hidden reserves. You won't get the second effect though, because that requires you to crit, and you're pretty much never critting with a bullpup, I think. Okay, we'll do something like this, some sort of support officer capability. Ghost grenade isn't a bad choice, sting grenade isn't a bad choice. We'll see how much loadout we need to actually get all of that. For now, let's just take combat drugs and dense smoke. That plus improvised smoke grenade should be an excellent combination for you. Light ordnance is so much fun while spamming smoke, flash, and incendiary. Yeah, it is true though. I could still run it if I want to. Alright, what does a commando wear? I feel like a commando would be kind of rough and tough. Maybe the ranger, padded medium A. Do commandos go commando? Oh, do we make our commando go commando? Oh, that's a good point. That's an excellent point. I think we have to do that. Gonna make him go commando. Alright then, and then let's give you your headgear. What do we do? Headgear. Okay, to show that you're a respected officer, I am gonna give you a decorated balaclava beret. Probably a dress beret. And then maybe give you... Do you even need a lower face prop? You probably don't. Nah, I don't think you need a lower face prop. Here, I'll give you a cigarette, sure. Alright, and you know how like in the early 2000s cartoons, like Johnny Bravo and stuff, they showcase that every single time a guy's in his boxers, it's always like white with pink hearts on it. Let's do that to really showcase that these aren't his actual pants, these are his boxers, because he's going as close to commando as Twitch allows. So I think that would be body, main armor color, white. No, it's secondary armor color. I'll make that white. That means the main armor color has to be pink probably. Let's see what the pattern you can get though. Alright, we have some hearts. Good. Would that be main or secondary? That would be main. It's like a dark red kind of pink. Maybe not even pink, maybe it's just red. Yeah, I think it's just red. Doesn't look as nice though. Would it look better if we made it to secondary? I think it looks a little bit nicer if we make it to secondary. Let's go with this, and then make this one white. Alright, there we go. I hope you like your character, Steven. We put a lot of thought and effort into making him. He's gonna be a beautiful commando, and he definitely won't die on his first mission, so don't die on your first mission, please. Okay, there we go. We got a soldier there. We're doing really good on scientist situation. Let's continue scanning over here and finding more missions for us to do.
Setting course for the Western U.S. Precinct.
Now he needs a Johnny Bravo voice pack. Oh, is there a Johnny Bravo voice pack? I never checked for that. Oh, we got a mission. But will we ever get a break? Alright, which chosen is this one? Assassin? Oh, it's gonna be Assassin. I hate dealing with Assassin. I think everyone does. 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 4 people. Might need to pull some people out of these havens real quick. This person cannot be pulled out. They're gonna be in that mission no matter what. Might have to pull some people out of missions then. 1, 2. You're up in 17 hours. We could try to scan ahead a little bit. Covert action is 0. Wait, that should be getting ready soon. Excellent, you guys are back. And we got ourselves a faction hero. That was perfectly timed.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander.
Yeah, he's not holding a gun, he's just pretending to hold a gun.
More than raw materials for their design. We will take back our power and turn it against them. I greet you as an ally facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the psionic forces that flow through the earth and all its inhabitants. We channel this energy,
Advent
aided by technology of our own.
We'll do this after we do the mission. I just want to look at it real quick though. Superior PCS, hunt the Warlock. You probably want to do that eventually. Oh no, I can't counter their dark event thingy. Oh no, we can't counter the dark event. We were able to do that last time. Wait, I can't stop the Warlock's thing. His smuggler crackdown. Rishi's gonna force this on us. No! Alright, black market prices permanently increased. That's just happening no matter what, it seems. So about countering that black market thing, it's RNG. I see.
These Templars are just as crazy as my brother. What is it about science?
I posted a clipped version of the song, one that should be able to fit into the Super Awesome Sky Ranger in your Discord. Give it a listen. Does it sound good? Oh, let me take a look. Okay, so this is Restraint. Okay, so it's a 22-second one, so that should fit. Let's see. Oh god, that's loud. That's loud. That's pretty good, actually. It starts with the part that we want to hear. You know what? Go ahead, do it. I think this should be fun. And I will put the file wherever it needs to go once the stream is over, or maybe even during the stream if it's not hard. Maybe we can play with Super Awesome Sky Ranger music there. Should be fun. Alright, so we can't stop the thingy that's happening. Our black market prices will increase. That's gonna hit our economy so damn hard. Holy moly. I don't know if we can survive that. Well, we'll see how that turns out. I think it'll be okay as long as I can stop the dark event that adds an extra pod onto every mission. That's the one I really, really want to stop. If I can stop that one, I'll be happy. How many hours do we have for this? 23 hours. I think we can wait until that one person comes up. I hope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I can force people onto this mission if I really need to. Take a look at the soldier real quick. Storm Force? Psionic lightning-based attacks do 40% more damage. Well, I wanted to go sort of a tank build, but I think I have to go the other build now. Wait, this guy gets Overwatch? He doesn't even have a gun. With a pistol, I guess? Why does he have Sentinel? Channel, okay, that's good, that's good. Combat fitness, he's got 14 mobility, I think. 70 aim, not bad. Well, not great for aim, but not terrible. Gains 1 focus whenever your squad activates a pod size of 3 or more. That's actually quite interesting. Low intelligence, so we can't learn too much. Psionically heal an ally. Does this cost focus? 2 charges, I see. Heal scales with Psi offense. Well, it just means you buy less. Selling should be fine. Okay, at the very least selling is fine. It just means we have to buy less stuff from the black market. But I like buying soldiers, though. I like having all my soldiers get a chance to like participate and have fun and stuff. Okay, this soldier was supposed to pull from the pool. I wanted, where is he? I thought I had Palebrook in here, I guess not. I guess we don't have Palebrook. I'll figure out what to do with this person in a bit. These are good enough to throw points at, I agree. I'm definitely doing at the very least these 3 most likely. And we're gonna do a focus-oriented Templar, which is something I rarely ever do, because I have way too much fun with their shielding and chopping, but I think I have to do it for once this time. Ionic Storm plus Storm Force is gonna be a ton of fun. Impact Compensation, Void Conduit, Arc Wave. Crusader's Rage with Ionic Storm. Okay, now, I feel like the modders never intended me to try to damage my own Templar so he can get an up to 50% damage boost. But we're gonna get an up to 50% damage boost with this guy and cast an Ionic Storm that's capable of deleting entire enemy pods by itself. I think this should be fun. Probably the dumbest thing I've thought of so far, but the multipliers should be really, really fun to play with. So, Ionic Storm, powered up by 40%, powered up by 50%. We can get a 90% increased damage Ionic Storm. This should be strong enough to just one-round entire pods of enemies from stealth. Oh, this is gonna be a fun idea. Ooh. Plus Amplify. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Plus the Amplify. Plus the Amplify. This doesn't allow you to go over your max focus, right? I'm assuming it doesn't. Still might be good though. Soul Shot. Stun Strike, Intercept. How do you damage your own unit in stealth? Well, I'd have to give him back his stealth using someone else. We have things like Ghost Grenade or Stealth Protocol from Gremlin users, but there's ways of getting him back into stealth so he can sneak up to a pod and just nuke them. But the main thing though is we're going to be throwing grenades on him, so we actually can't take Sixth Sense. We're gonna throw grenades on him until he's half life, give him an emergency life support. In fact, let's do that right now. So he will never die in one hit, and his goal in life is to just run up to the enemies and cause them to explode with Ionic Storm. Whether or not this is a smart idea, I cannot say, but it is an idea, and we are going to do it. He gets his own reserved medbay bed. He won't even need it. Reduce wound recovery time for the soldier by 6 HP. He'll be fine. As long as he doesn't have more than 12 HP, we should be able to get him down to this much damage exactly. And then we can also use things like Trench Gun. Stuff like that will get him down also. But our goal is to just weaken him down to 5 HP, run in, blow up a group of enemies, and then one of our Psyops will put him in stasis so he doesn't die. And then we can also do things like use our Skirmishers and their manual override. And we can use manual override on Ionic Storm, which will reduce its cooldown by 3, which means it only has a 1-turn cooldown. And he should have it up within 1 or 2 rounds. I think, well, 1 round, sorry. And then, because he killed so many things, he'll get all his energy back using Channel, and he'll just be able to repeatedly blow things up over and over and over again. That's the theory behind this build. It's the dumbest ass build I've ever seen in my life. And we're gonna do it. Oh, we're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna do this and it's gonna be so fun. I guess I'll give you more Volt support or something. I guess I give you this in case I need to charge you using Rend. I was considering giving you Indomitable. That's not a bad choice either. I have a little bit less control over this though. And then I have to decide what to do here. I don't believe Intercept gives you charges. Stun Strike only eats your charges. I could try this. I never use this. 30 bonus to aim. That's quite good. No cooldown. Increases with Gauntlet tier. 1 momentum action point per use. This is quite nice. I'll try this perk out. I'd never really take Soul Shot. Now is as good as any other time to try it out. Can you invert Psystorm? You can. It'll be a bit weaker though, but yes, you can do that. I wish he had a bit more mobility. We're gonna have to give him more mobility stacking skills and stuff. Soul Shot is fun. Also has an epic aura farming animation. You'll love it. Okay, you sold me. We'll try this out. What am I doing with this person? I will make this guy into who am I gonna make this into? I generally try to give heroes to people who have been like working on mods and stuff for us. But I wanted to make Rishi into an alien because I feel like Rishi deserves to be an alien. One of the alien heroes. Here, Rishi, do you want to be an alien hero or do you want to be this Templar? I'll let you pick. You can choose to pass for now. If you choose to pass for now, I'll just give it to a random person in chat. I'll take the Templar. Alright, Rishi, let's get you in here. Okay, I hope you don't die from this. That would suck ass if you died. Such a cool soldier. What kind of voice do we give a soldier like this? What voice? What voice? What do you guys think? It's strong enough without the self-damage, I think. No, you don't understand, Tedster. Here on this stream, we don't settle for enough damage. When I say I want all the damage, I mean I want to hit the maximum cap of what is illegally allowed within this mod. Darkest Dungeon narrator, that would actually fit her pretty well.
We must seize this momentum of madness and morbidity.
Perfect, that's gonna be your voice. Now then, what are we gonna do with you? Rishi, would you like to be an anime or a normal person? Or a goofball, but not an anime? I can make you into a horse. A unicorn. You want to be a unicorn? Do you want to be a knight? Or do you want a fancy top hat? Or do you want a ridiculous anime head? Oh. I'm going to assume that means knight for sure? Okay. There you go, you get the jolly helmet. Can we actually give you like full knight stuff? Hold up. What other knightly suits of gear do we have? None of the stuff is knightly though. Alright, do you want armor or do you want female armor options in RPGs? You can get female armor options in RPGs, which is basically not armor at all, or you can have actual armor. I'll let you take that pick. Armor pattern. What color do we use for Rishi? I feel like we should get it to be like that pink Requiem color, just to really represent it all. It's like this, right? This is the pink Requiem color-ish. RPG armor? Alright, there you go. We'll get you some RPG armor. I'll change the coloring in a bit. Okay, let's give you... What would actually fit with this, or look ridiculous with the helmet? It either fits with the helmet, or has to look ridiculous with the helmet. We can give you... Oh, I could try giving you one of these coats. I never used the coats. Here, let's do that. The coats can be pretty cool. Let's start with something like... So let's do like a shirt that won't clip in with the coats. I think like a tank top, followed by torso gear. Do you want like the furry coat? Oh, that's actually kind of cool with the helmet too. We can give you the furry coat. That's punk jacket. Or you can have a really cool collared coat with like that vest. Ronar, do you know who Jack Churchill is? I do not know. Or you can go like the kind of crop top kind of jacket thingy. I'll let you decide on that while I mess around with coloring a bit more. And I also have to change your arms so they make sense. Maybe we'll do like one bright pink and maybe like a secondary color of purple. I think that would fit probably. Left arm, right arm. There we go. Remove the shoulder stuff. Crop top jackets are only appropriate when wearing a tube top. Okay. I'll take the punk jacket. Sounds good. Sounds good. Give you your punk jacket. Where's that punk jacket? Punk jacket. There we go. We should definitely change up the color of that a bit. I think it's because they're both sharing the same armor color. Let's give you a torso top that doesn't use the primary armor color. Secondary tint. There we go. Alright, I think the inside color should be the Requiem color at least. We'll make the inside color the Requiem color, and then the outside color can be the Templar colors. How's that sound? Maybe make it a bit darker. I like this little line that you have on the shoulders going on there. And then, here, let's see if we can find pants that works with the Templar waistcloth thing. Let's find a pair of pants that works with that. Maybe something like boots? Do you have a preference? Do you want shorts or do you want actual pants? And do you want boots, sneakers, or barefoot, or whatever? I'll keep that there for now while you're answering. Okay, so we got the Templar waistcloth. I think we get to pick that too. Looks good so far? Okay, let me know if there's anything else you want changed. Let me see if we can fix up the Templar waistcloth to look slightly different. Or we can just not go with the Templar waistcloth, go with like a cool belt thingy. You don't have a pistol though, so technically this doesn't fit. Maybe a belt that looks like you're carrying a med kit or something, because I probably will have a med kit on you. Tactical belt? That looks like it could carry a med kit. It's either that or we give you the Templar waistcloth. Templar cloth and the Templar back brace if possible. Oh, let's try that. Okay, Templar cloth and back brace. I think the back brace might be the torso gear, so I won't be able to do it. Yeah, I think the back brace is torso gear, so we can't do it. Would you rather have, oh, the cape is actually pretty cool too, the skirmisher cape. Okay, I'll let you pick. Do you want your fuzzy jacket? Do you want your Templar cloak, or skirmisher cloak? Or do you want Templar? Oh, there's even a little cape thingy. That's actually pretty neat too. Little cape is pretty cool. Skirmy cape, okay, I'll give you the skirmy cape. Let's go with this one. I like this one a bit more, I think. Alright, now you're literally just a superhero. This is actually kind of a cool mix-up. Alright, are you happy with the soldiers the way they are, or would you like them changed up just a little bit more? This is how you currently look. You got a cool skirmy cape when you're running around zapping things. You're literally like a superhero. Absolutely. It's perfect. Alright, I'm glad you like your soldier. Alright, Rishi, you're gonna be on this mission. You're gonna be fighting the assassin for your very first encounter. This should be fun. Gonna bring the roboticist because he comes with slugshot, I think. I'm pretty sure he comes with slugshot. Come with slugshot? Slugshot, slugshot, slugshot. Slugshot, there we go. That's our anti-drone tool. 5 more slots. Bobo is finally back. Let's have her on this mission. Try not to get wounded, Bobo. I need to officer train you really badly. I kind of want to bring that sharpshooter, but she's tired though. We'll try not to tire people out if we can help it. Alright, Blade Walker. Your job is to tank hits from the assassin, okay? That's your #1 job. Tank hits from the assassin. I don't know how many hits you'll be able to tank, but we'll find out. And now, let's start building laser weapons. We have so many laser weapons that we need to build. First laser weapon is going to be a sniper rifle. Each one cost about 25 supplies and 1 alloy, 1 Illyrium. First gun. The hunting shotgun is 4 to 6 damage. How much is the laser shotgun? We also need a laser Taipan SMG, so let's grab one of those. Laser shotty, laser shotty, laser shotgun. That is 5 to 8, very strong. Definitely want one of these. Let's actually take this off. How do you have a slug shot on a laser shotgun? That doesn't make any sense at all. Or maybe it makes a lot of sense, I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand how the future tech works. Maybe it actually works incredibly well. You got your laser SMG, there we go. A little bit of bonus damage on ya. Bobo. Fighting close quarters with the assassin is a death sentence. I am going to instead give you another shotgun. Two laser shotguns should be a very healthy amount. Can I get a rocket, says Bobo. You know what? Sure. Sure, why not? It might come in handy. Possibly. We're also going to need to build nanoscale for these people. They'll probably need that. Alright, we need 2 nanoscales. We have you. I need laser bullpup, laser cannon. So that should be the last 2 things that we make. Laser bullpup. Laser cannon. Laser cannon, there we go. This campaign we do have quite a few units that use cannon type weapons, so I should build a second copy of these. Last campaign I didn't really build too many laser cannons, or just cannons in general. This campaign we have a ton of cannons. Your job is to bring in smoke, however I don't want to bring too much smoke, because the assassin is going to be camping in that smoke, and it's going to be impossible to kill her if she's camping in smoke. Alright, how many nanoscales do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Approximately 5 is what I would say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can never be too safe when it comes to having extra HP against the assassin. She will mess you up if you're not careful. Even our backliners need it, just in case she gets into our backline somehow. That added bit of safety is very, very important. At least to me it is. We want to make sure that we have plenty of medkits. Assassin will almost definitely be bleeding people out. Is that it? Oh, I need more. Wow. Okay, let's get some more. AP grenade. This is one of the nicer investments you can make early on. Having that extra 2 HP on everyone is just going to make them stay alive just a little bit longer. And it's something that you can use even in endgame when you're like running out of equipment. I'm actually going to do one more. Even when you're in the endgame and you're like running low on equipment, you can always make use of this. Look at that, everyone just has so much more HP now. Like average HP early on is like, let's say 5 HP, right? Plus 2 ablative. 2 more points of HP on your 5 HP is like a 40% increase in your survivability. It is not something that you should look down on. It's quite powerful. I don't believe we have Shard Gauntlets yet, or Tempest Gauntlets I think is what they're called. We don't have that yet. This laser sniper rifle definitely wants to take an elite stock. Advanced autoloader, there we go. And that is all the weapon mods we are allowed. Is that really it? That is literally it. Okay. Squad's looking pretty okay. I'm happy with how they are looking. Let's get you guys out there. Future Officer Bobo, Superhero Rishi. We got our Technician. You know, Technicians always die in our campaign, but not this time. This Technician's making it all the way to Master Sergeant. I believe in you, Original Casual. We got Eula over there. We got Stephen Reed. I think we should be good. We got everyone.
Sky Ranger deploy.
Menace, ready to deploy.
How are you so rich? I'm always broke at this point. I sold 15 Illyrium cores as well as every single basic weapon mod that I just picked up, as well as a whole bunch of PCSs. That's how I made like 500 credits all in one sitting and bought all that stuff. Just a lot of sales, that's really it. You can also increase the amount of resources you get by just doing a lot of missions, because you get more loot naturally. So like every mission you do, you probably gather at least like anywhere between like 20 to 40, 50 supplies worth of loot. If you're able to force a lot of missions, the way I do it, like just really try to squeeze in every single mission that you can early on, you will be able to get a lot more loot also that way. And early game is really the only time you can really squeeze missions in like that. Late game, the missions are a lot more dangerous. You can't just send in people that are ungeared. You actually have to give them proper weapons, proper small items. And it's the kind of thing where your bottleneck for missions is no longer how many soldiers you have, but your bottleneck for missions is how much equipment you have. It kind of slowly changes as the campaign goes on. People always hold on to those weapon mods and PCSs too much. I think so. It's one of those things where it's like the RPG mindset, right? Like, I might need this later, and you hold on to it, and then you just never use it. I suffer from that too. Like, I held on to that Superior Psi PCS from last campaign for like, I think like 70% of the campaign before I actually used it. And get the GTS thing that gives more loot ASAP. Yes, if you're playing regular Long War, you need to pick up Vulture as quickly as you can. That makes your Illyrium cores turn into 2 Illyrium cores. But if you're playing in Ted Jam, I believe it automatically gives it to you once you have a soldier hitting Sergeant. Which is nice. There's so much stuff that you have to buy in Ted Jam that it's really nice to just have a little bit of space on the supplies side of things. It's been a thing in 1.2 in base Long War now. Oh, really? It's been a thing since then. Wow. Now then, you guys are in a very wide and exposed position. You guys have Bodanov here with you guys. Why don't we look for some enemies to kill before the assassin shows up? I don't know if that's actually possible, but we could try. Yeah, I'm down for trying. Let's try that. See if we can find something for us to kill. Be a bit more aggressive with my recruits, which is kind of different from what we normally do.
I'm coming through!
What's over there?
Time to scout.
Onward, while there is still time.
Oh, this person has blend? That's cool. I'm gonna have you blend. What other skills do you guys have? This person has a gas grenade! Wait, that's awesome! Gas grenade. Okay. Quite good, quite good. I'm gonna send an evac zone right about there.
Can I get an evac here? This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Do I want this smoke? I feel like the assassin's gonna run into it and make our lives hell. I think we don't put a smoke down. You know that feeling when you throw it on a smoke grenade and a chrysalid runs into it? That's kind of how I'm thinking it's gonna turn out. There's a whole bunch of civilians just sitting back there. Well, what are you guys doing here? Having a party around a flipped car? They're having their own little riot and they just flipped over this car and they're just celebrating about that? The sniper might be able to get a really good vantage point from up here, maybe? I'm afraid that there's going to be stuff down there, though. Yeah, it's not exactly the safest spot. You've got a lot of HP. If I give you smoke, it's okay. Where's that commando? There you are. Where would they more likely be? Yeah, this is the edge of the map. Another pod would be down in that direction.
Solid copy.
Okay, I'm just gonna get a preemptive smoke just in case something comes in on yellow alert. It won't be able to just one-round that person. Also, it gives them combat drugs, which is excellent.
Aye, aye.
Everyone else just runs straight down. Try our best to reach our friends down there. Bobo, you've got a rocket. Bobo personally asked to bring that rocket herself. We'll see how useful this rocket is on this mission. Might be quite useful.
Let us claim this place anew.
Rebels get really out there perks in mod slash TED Jam. I remember one of my rebels got like some sort of poison breath or something like that. It was really funny. Hi there.
And yet my work is never done.
Alright, it's time for Assassin.
The chosen assassin is moving near your position. Stay on guard, people.
One shot does connect. Nice shot. Full hit with that SMG too. Raptor Commando. First time facing one of those on this campaign. Open fire! Oh, I was hoping that would land. Raptor jump. Where's he going? Oh, that's a great vantage point for him. We need to probably grenade him down or something. Here comes a shot. Nice dodge. You're good.
Send your lambs to the slaughter.
Alright, we do have a very clean shot with you. Let me see if I can find the assassin first, though. We might choose to shoot her instead with that. Sectoid, Biotrooper, Raptor Commando. Start by running up here with Mr. Gaston. Oh hey, there's a guy down there. Okay, that's not too bad either. However, I want to kill this guy first, if possible. We can't reach him. He's a bit of a problem. Okay, so the only thing you can shoot is those guys down there, assuming Assassin doesn't just show up out of nowhere from the sides.
I'm on the move.
Since you have stealth, I'm gonna have you try to find the Assassin. Where did she appear from? Maybe it's better not to find the Assassin. Yeah, it might be better not to find the Assassin, actually. Here, let's get a bit of shred on top of that guy. Let's try to just remove that Cryo Rocketeer at the very least, because he has the word Rocketeer in his name. Which usually means they're bad news.
Is that all your skill would allow?
Nice shot! Alright, good job Resistance recruits, you guys are doing good work already. Sectoid and this guy are the biggest threats here. I really can't get him? Oh, that's so unfortunate. I feel like I can, it just... Wait! Look out! We can get him! Get him! Oh, so close! Need just a little bit more. This poison grenade is going on the assassin when we get the chance. We can get him. The angle's a bit off though.
I'm going.
Can you get that guy from here? Oh! Hey, Lamau, we killed him! Nice work, you guys. Pixel hunt. Aw, he lived! What the heck? Forgot they had that ability. Alright, well, it is time to score some kills. Let's start by deleting Mr. Biotrooper down there. Oh, come on! You're supposed to get that kill! This is supposed to be the debut of our laser weapons. You can't make us look bad like this. Oh my god, there's so many people for Metaphysic to kill. Okay, Metaphysic, resist the urge to do that. We need to get a little bit closer before we do that, of course. Another pod right there. Ooh. I can engage on these guys right now if I wanted to. Wait. Oh, just barely out of reach. I kind of want to. Override position. I think I'll probably just have to suppress the last few guys. If we have a grenade for the last guy, we'll do it though.
I knew all these paths once. A blazing star is born.
How clumsy of you.
Okay. It's not too bad. I could turn you around to face these guys. I don't want these guys activating yet. They're going to come up from behind these guys and shoot them in the back, which would be kind of troublesome. I want to overwatch him, but I think he's just going to jump away, so it's probably pointless. Instead, we'll suppress the sectoid so he doesn't get a chance to shoot us for too much damage. And then maybe I'll have you flashbang the sectoid. This guy's got a lot of flashbangs and stuff. Nope, never mind, out of reach. Okay, let's figure out what we're gonna do about these guys, though. Oh my god, that rocket looks so delicious. How close can I get without triggering them? I could shoot this rocket right now. I can activate them and then shoot the rocket. That's not a bad choice. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just activate them and shoot the rocket. In fact, I could just do this. Scout, Commando, Raptor Commando, Advent Scout. I think we'll go for this guy because he has armor. No, we'll go for this guy so we can trigger his stasis. Clean shot. Hi there, you guys. Come on over. Come on over. Oh, he's smart enough to just sit there and use his energy shield. Interesting. Okay, then you guys down here can either shoot rockets, flamethrower, or whatever. Oh, we're out of range. This wasn't the deal. The deal was I would get to kill you guys easily. I want my money back. I was scammed. I was scammed. The deal was that you guys were gonna come up to this vehicle so I could blow you all up. What part of this don't you guys get? You were supposed to let me kill you. Damn it, Advent. I also can't shoot them from this angle here. Well, these guys are about to get shot in the back real hard. Dash up. Probably should have just waited one round. That's okay though.
Beat.
Alright, everyone just keep moving up. Bobo, you get up and get ready to shoot a rocket at him from over... You can be up there, that's fine. Move the Shiv all the way up. At the very least, the Shiv can get a shot off. Let's try to kill off maybe an Advent Trooper, if possible. Can't see him. Oh, I can't see any of them? I can see one of them from over here. That's good. Alright, Bladewalker, you've got a job to do. Your job is to try and hurt that guy. Nice! You hurt him! Not bad! Even crit him, too. I think that was a max roll. You might be able to remove him. So you can shoot this guy, but that won't kill him no matter what. You can shoot this guy, but that won't kill him no matter what. You can shoot this guy, and that might kill him. We're gonna go for that. Nice try.
Let us press on.
Alright, Rishi, we need you to get a little bit closer so you can start chopping things. I guess that thing doesn't count as cover, so I guess you'll be here for now, and next round you're gonna run up and start chopping.
Clear.
Alright, unfortunately for these guys, they're going to be suffering a lot of damage. Oh, there you are. Hi.
You will join your compatriots soon enough.
Hey, Labao, he missed! Here comes the zombie. We're gonna flashbang him next round, just to make sure he's not a threat. And a shot. Nice. You live. He's immune to fire. Interesting. So I guess all these special units are immune to fire. Here comes a side strike. It's gonna hurt. Only a disorient. That's not too bad. Oh, but it does push you out closer to that guy. The guy's behind you. Let's see what this guy does. You're gonna take the most inaccurate throw. You could have gone for anyone that was closer, I feel. Dead. Not dead. You're good. You're good. Come on, resistance recruits. You guys got this. Raptor Commando incoming. Taking a shot at Meta. Ow, Meta. That hurt a lot. That wasn't actually too bad. Advent Trooper incoming. Taking another shot. Oh, are you downed? Oh, we lost one. Alright, one resistance recruit down. Did you say bye-bye?
The elders possess many gifts.
We can blow up the assassin, or we can shoot that guy. So that's the options. This person has a gas grenade. We're tossing the gas grenade on top of the assassin, I think. And I believe that also detonates the barrel over there, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if that's actually the case or not. So this will detonate the barrel, I think? It does detonate the barrel. Good damage. And acid burn. Oh, she's gonna get completely fucked. Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up. Everyone start backing up a little bit, little by little. Get a sniper a clean shot against this person here. Technician, where are you? Give me a nice clean hit. Beautiful damage. Enhanced layered armor. What's that?
I will find you.
She has something. I don't know what that does. Let's see what that does. Enhanced layered armor, enhanced layered armor, enhanced layered armor. Can only take 40% of their max HP per turn. Damage per turn above this limit is reduced by 75%. Okay. So we can now just completely ignore her. Do you have a flashbang? We do have a flashbang for the sectoid. Excellent. Let's spread out because I know she has that harbor wave ability that can instantly one-shot people. Aw, I can't get both. Who else has flashbangs and stuff? You can try to kill that Raptor Commando from here. We're gonna take this. 66%. Come on, rookies. Damn it, rookies. You're killing me here. You had the chance for greatness, rookies. You could have been amazing. And you threw it all away.
Look ahead.
Alright, resistance recruit. Let's flashbang that sectoid.
To body and brain.
There we go. Do I flashbang him or do I try to kill him? His shots aren't good. I'm gonna flashbang him. Is he immune to flashbangs? God sight, sustain, rapid commando immunities. No, he is not immune to flashbangs. Good. Lower his accuracy a bit.
Is that all your skill would allow?
You can shoot the assassin again, but she is going to take another step towards this person. That's actually kind of okay. I wouldn't mind that. If I don't need you guys for anything else, I'm going to do that. Oh, you got takedown. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even realize you had takedown.
What's that?
Get fucked.
There is no easy path to redemption when you're a social pariah. I like making my own choices.
And now we get to start shooting at this guy over here. Excellent damage. Okay, we should be able to clean up this side of the map very shortly now. Let's try to give more of these kills to XCOM units. We've been giving a lot of kills to our other people, and they kind of don't need these kills. Metaphysic, you're up. Missed! Missed! Okay, let's not have any more misses here.
Launching.
No more missing Bobo, just straight up killing.
I'm busted.
Okay, well,
Sure thing.
the rocket was useful. I can't say it wasn't useful. It was in fact quite useful, actually. But for different reasons you might imagine it to be useful for. That guy's dead. Camera should really focus on those guys, not the soldier killing them. It's kind of funny. Alright, there's an Advent Trooper down there. I want to see if I can kill that guy if possible. But you're not within range, unfortunately. We got a Gremlin heal for you as well as you. I think we're going to give the Gremlin heal to Metaphysic. I care a bit more about keeping Metaphysic healthy. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this person and hope the assassin doesn't go for her. Smoke. Out of range with everyone, really? Oh no, not quite.
Got it.
Alright, Steven, you have two choices here. You can either throw the smoke, or you can try to go for the kill. We're gonna greed for the kill.
Target still standing.
I guess you hit something. Kind of.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once for
Rishi has not been able to do much this mission. I think her mobility needs a bit of a boost. Yeah, we'll see if we can at least have her tank something. I think overall this mission was just kind of tough to position for. I kind of want to shoot the assassin a little bit more. It's only going to do 2 damage. That's fine though. Ooh, I forgot. I was supposed to move that person out of the way. Did I move you yet? I didn't. Yes, I moved you, okay. Or no, you were just out of range. Okay, that's fine too. I want to shoot the barrel and have the assassin get more damage, but then she's going to move next to someone and I can't stop that. So it's better if we just spread out, I think. Let's spread out so the harbor wave won't be as devastating. Maybe back to... Okay, don't go through the acid though. Yeah, back to here I think should be okay. No, stay away from the 3 HP person. She's gonna get really tempted if you do that. Back to here I think. This is as spread out as I think we can be. Okay, there we go. Then we just gotta protect this 3 HP person, or we protect Metaphysic if we don't want Metaphysic taking too much damage. I think we should aid Protocol Metaphysic. If Assassin and this guy focus her, she's going to probably go down. lovely acid burn. Here comes a chop. Nice protect.
Consider yourself lucky. Most would not survive such a strike.
Sectoid taking a shot. Finally, Raptor Commando. We should be able to finish him off next round, hopefully.
Okay, this is bad.
Bit of chip damage onto our recruits. The recruits are actually tanking really well. Hang in there, Metaphysic. Oh, max rolled. That 8 protocol did not help at all.
The fate of this world rests on the shoulders of your band of misfits. But in the end, the blame for
Alright. Original Casual is capable of doing something from here. Same with you. I think what we're going to do is we're going to back up a little bit. Draw the assassin in just a little bit more. Good clean 5 damage, and we should be able to finish her off. Oh, that's a 76. How do I make that a little bit better? We can lead the target against her, and then if we hit her one more time, that should cause her to move and die. I think that should work. Commander, I can blow up this barrel and kill our friend. Soldier, why did you tell me this? I don't know, Commander, just intrusive thoughts.
Never commit to strike unless you are truly ready.
Here, I want the other person to get the kill, so I'm gonna throw the grenade with you instead. Beautiful. Good job to our technician right there.
The elders will not allow me to die in this world.
Now then, dealing with the last few guys around here.
Again, but that chosen sure wasn't expecting the fight we put up today, Commander.
Make sure that doesn't hit Metaphysic. Maybe we'll move Metaphysic. This doesn't feel safe. Maybe we move Metaphysic. Something about this feels a bit off. Alright, go for the chop against this guy. Once we're sure that we have a kill against that other guy up here, we'll run Metaphysic all the way in.
I'm trusting you here.
Come on up, you guys. Finish up this mission. Drop them. Nice work.
My ammo's running low.
Killed them in one hit. Excellent work, you guys. Cleanup duty. Who's the last person to finish that guy off? Well, we got a rocket over here with his name all over it. She didn't try shotgun hit and run. Wait, she had hit and run? I didn't even notice. What? Is he there? 10 enemies killed. Oh, is there one more group out there? There might be.
Good to go.
Yes, there is one more group out there, it seems. I like how the, I like how this pod back here was just like, alright guys, when the assassin weakens them, we're gonna pop out and kill all of XCOM. We kill the assassin and all her friends. They're just like, maybe we just go home now, guys. Jeez.
Not a problem.
Alright, maybe this is a chance for Bobo and Rishi to get kills.
Keep up, baby. Press onward. The rabble thrills to the stream of blood.
We'll just have these recruits sit in the back. I don't want any more of them to die. We went from like, I think 13 down to 12. Let's try to keep it at least at 12. Hopefully. It didn't view up there. Nothing, huh? There's a Flame Viper down there, we know that much.
Fire.
That did not activate them.
Ready for reconnaissance.
Okay, everyone just get down here and get ready to fight these guys. I don't want to get too close just yet until the entire squad is available, though.
Double time.
Metaphysic, I'm going to keep you back here in full cover where it's safe. Don't want you getting dropped. Bobo... We saw them like right around there, so that actually means Bobo can do this. And I think just sneak up to them from behind. Let's do that actually. Let's have our shotgunner sneak up from behind. Yes, excellent. Rishi also.
This way, if you can make it.
We're just gonna maneuver right behind them, pop up from that ladder, and that should destroy pretty much all of them. We also have our sniper at the ready up there. Gonna bring you back to here where you won't get flanked and killed because you've only got 6 HP left. Yeah, everyone else over here just get away from that spot.
And overcome.
Get away from that spot. I do not want you guys getting revealed.
What's your battle plan?
You got a hack, it's nothing particularly special. Steady your weapon instead. Okay, they're right back there. We don't want them getting any more hits off, though. Oh my god, he does so much damage to the objective. Well, we need to hurry up and kill them. Go, guys, quickly.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Who makes the first move? Probably the Shiv? Alright, let's see what they do. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all coming up right towards us. Perfect. First things first, you get a shot on the drone. Excellent first initial hit. Also get some shred. Everybody else, move up. Try to do something useful with yourselves. You got a shot on that sentry. Just whatever good shots you have, take it. One down, good.
That's why I joined the Knights of Favonius.
After that, we're gonna activate our rapid deployment. Gonna give you guys some smoke, actually.
Roger that.
And that smoke is gonna give you guys the combat drugs, which gives bonus accuracy. Why is this so hard to aim? Why is this the hardest smoke to aim of all time? What? Why is this smoke like this? Stop! Just be easy. Be easy. Why are you like this? Alright, I guess Rishi doesn't get smoked, but the other two do. Alright, let's begin. Rishi, let's get you... I want to ensure that we can kill the Flame Viper, so that's going to be the first thing. Bobo, I think you can do it. Bobo should be able to kill Flame Viper with a combination of the slice and the shot. So we should be able to kill him. Likely we can kill him. Let's give you a kill on... You have a possible kill on the grub, so let's have you do that one next. Cadence, can you get the kill on the grub? Excellent work to Cadence. Bit of EXP for you. Ooh, meld. I'll get our giant robot program up and running soon. Shot from Bobo onto the Flame Viper. Hopefully that's a kill. Excellent work. That's a kill.
By the numbers.
And with that, Rishi can finally get the kill on the drone. Hopefully. Okay, you'll have the reinforcements next round to get EXP. It's all good. We'll give this kill to original casual then. And you are gaining momentum at least. Alright, reinforcements. Let's get ready to take care of those guys and get on back home. Not too bad of a mission. We had like 1 wound on a soldier and 1 dead recruit. Could be easily worse. Ooh, a mech. Any deaths yet? Asked Tyriander. Aside from Yubnub from last stream, no. We're doing quite good. Slug shot on the mech probably, right? I think we slug shot the mech. Slug shot against the mech. Excellent first hit. That should be an easy kill for whoever wants to pick up that kill. Rishi, let's see if you can get a kill on something. Soul shot, I guess, only works on organics? Is that why it's not hitting?
Always made clear.
I want to try out soul shot. Wow, that's actually really accurate, dang. It's incredibly accurate. Oh, it does work on mechs. Goodbye. Let's see the animation for this. Oh shit, that looks so cool! Oh my goodness, that looks so cool.
Creatures can be felled. They can be.
That was the coolest move I've ever seen in my life. Alright. You sold me, Tedster. I might take that perk in the future even if the build doesn't call for it. Just because it looks so cool. Just for the looks. It's probably worth it. You can kill Advent Trooper. Trooper. He just did a backflip.
Only the best.
Everyone else just come in from the... Ooh. He's got a really good spot, actually. That guy's really hard to hit. Does this work on things with Shadow Step? I don't remember. Did this work on things with Shadow Step? I hope it does. Maybe. Well, you got a flank on him, so let's just start with that. Bodinov, give me a shot down there. Clean damage. Okay, we can finish him off. We can finish him off. Who's gonna finish him? Let's try to make it an XCOM trooper. Nobody can get him though. Yeah, nobody can get him. Alright, you finish off this guy because that's your best shot. Downed. Excellent work. And then I guess... Ooh, you might be able to do it with the AP grenade. Oh, whoa, hold up. Don't blow up the objective. Almost just lost the mission there for no good reason. What? It didn't do any damage! Angry Ronar noises. Who can actually just kill that guy? That's an XCOM trooper. I guess our XCOM troopers just can't do it. Here, I'm gonna give you like a shot, and if you miss, one of the recruits will grenade him. It's time for the YOLO shots, everyone.
This weather is a hindrance, hampering my perception of the surrounding environment.
10%. I'm never lucky. The worst RNG of all time. This is so unfair. Wait, why am I even giving it to the Shiv? At this point it doesn't matter. The Shiv doesn't get EXP. Alright, you guys, get in there. Oh, wait. No, don't hit the objective, though. Oh, fuck. Is this gonna be a problem where we can't kill this guy without destroying the objective and risking him, like, killing someone? Alright, just flashbang him for safety in case we need something. In case he has to get a turn. Wait, he's not getting affected by that. Is he immune? Hold up. Oh my god, Tedster, you bastard! Tedster, you fucking asshole! Okay, that explains everything. Commander Ronar can't read, remember, kids. Commander Ronar is quite literally the most illiterate person in the entire world. I posted the thing as an unlisted mod, so you should be able to just install it and use ball and music with the Bradford Ranger. Okay. So, basically, it's just a mod that I have to download from the workshop. And this guy breaks the objective and becomes MVP. He might! At this point, he might! This guy might be the hero of Advent.
Onward, while there is still time.
This mission looked doomed for Advent. But Advent Scout managed to pull through. Oh, he got grazed. Unfortunate. He was almost a hero. He was so close to being a hero. Oh, Advent Scout, you were so close to being a hero. Unfortunate. Game or text-based RPG? Secretly, TED is actually just a text-based RPG where you have to read all the abilities that the enemies have and make decisions based on that.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers.
How's it going, Evanino? Things are going just fine.
Citizens
Having lots of fun killing things.
All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent.
How goes the campaign commander? How's it going, Mabogne? I can never pronounce your name, so I'm sorry if I butcher the pronunciation. Campaign's going excellent, though. We're ahead of schedule. We've got extra scientists. We've got a really well-trained team. Only one death so far. And our regions are quite strong.
The elders chosen are incredibly resilient. Despite our victory over them today, we still have much to learn. If
Good
we
stuff.
wish to destroy them
Another advanced laser sight. It's always nice to pick up these. Laser sight and scope, I think, are two of the most important types of weapon mods, as well as expanded magazine and auto reloaders. Like, the basic stuff is just really important to have. They take, like, your soldiers' builds and have, like, these 90% crit chance builds, turn them to 100, you know? It's just really, really good. Before we do anything else, we're going to save the game and exit to desktop so we can try out Rishi's new thing, because I kind of want to try it out. Super awesome Bradford Ranger music. Alright, let's try this out. We will finally have music to go along with our mission starts. So I subscribe to this. Wait for the game to actually close because the game is stuck on the closing mode right now. I did save it, right? Imagine I didn't save it. Okay, and then we look for new mods. There it is in all its glory. Now, is it worth waiting 5 minutes for the game to load just for this? You guys bet your asses it's gonna be. Yeah, let's listen to the original soundtrack while we're waiting. This is the original.
Explosives. Explosives. Commander, you may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. Explosives. You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. Explosives. Explosives.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, Nyan. I always keep forgetting. Here, I'll try to remember at the end of today's stream. Also, I have to remember to check out the list of subs and channel members so I can make more characters for the pool. I think a couple more people are going to get added for the next stream. How did we get Snake? Asks Not Engineer. The Snake was given to us on the first mission, actually. It's quite a nice snake. I think it has a really cool identity compared to the other snakes as kind of like a stealth assassin kind of snake, so I kind of like it quite a bit. It doesn't play like any of the Requiem snakes, though. I feel like all the Requiem snakes aren't exactly stealth-oriented, so it feels kind of weird that this is like the one stealth-oriented Requiem snake. And don't worry guys, it is loading. It's right there. Gotta give it some time. Questions for modders in chat. If I create a voice pack mod based on popular YouTube personality, will I or Ronar be in any legal trouble for it? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure there's a ton of voice packs of people out there already. Now, of course, if you make a voice pack off of me, you're gonna be facing a lawsuit from my lawyers, Bladewalker. They're gonna be right up your front door, issuing a cease and desist letter. How dare you support the community? Maris says it's being discussed. Are you talking about the Taipan? The Taipan kit? Well, that's interesting. Do you guys have an idea on direction that you guys are headed in? Personally, I feel like the Taipan is a great chance to explore the concept of taking actions on the enemy turns. You know how like the Requiem enemies are all known for taking actions on the player turn? You could give the Taipan something like Battle Lord, and that would actually be thematically fitting and probably something that can be balanced for an alien unit. Probably. Especially since its weapons are kind of low damage. Well, I guess the sword's kind of high damage, but everything else is kind of low damage, like the SMG and stuff. I can see a Battle Lord Taipan being balanced, potentially. You guys like that noise? I don't know. I have no idea what that noise is. Alright, let's see if Rishi's mod works. Horrible decision from the point of implementation, you think so? I mean, you can make a build based off of Battle Lord and bounce it around it. I mean, Skirmishers currently, I think their Battle Lord is actually kind of okay. Kind of. They might get a few too many actions because in the past when I played the Skirmishers, they could learn all the skills. At one point they got balanced so they could no longer learn all the skills on the tree, which is good. But the current iteration of them has the ability to like negate cooldowns by just killing things, so it might not be balanced. I haven't played around with it too much yet, which is why I want to play Battle Lord Skirmisher. But I think the Skirmisher without Dervish with Battle Lord felt actually relatively balanced. The Bullpup was not a high damage weapon, the Ripjack wasn't a high damage weapon either, and once you ran out of cooldowns to use up, the Skirmisher was kind of just doing like little bits of chip damage rather than actually killing things there. Hating Battle Lord for its implementation, I can get behind that. Okay, I understand Battle Lord is buggy though. You could also give it things like, I don't know, like, what was that perk that allows you to take actions on Overwatch? You could like start with something like that. I don't know how easy it would be to allow them to take actions on the enemy turns. Like maybe if when they get shot they get a free action or something. But try to build something off of that. That could be interesting. And it would thematically fit with the Requiem Taipans. And I guess the other kit that you could go for is giving them corrosion by default. That's another way you can make them relevant. I don't know how easy that would be to balance. Lots of numbers changes, of course. But when I think of Taipan, I think of enemies that take actions on your turn and corrosion. So I feel like between those two things, those would be good directions to take on their kits, possibly. Even if we do hate Battle Lord and its implementation. Like, if there was any unit that would be deserving of getting Battle Lord, I feel like a Requiem type alien would be deserving of it. Okay, let's see if the super awesome Sky Ranger music works. So we have the Bradford Ranger. Restraint with explosive is the default. Okay, so all of our missions should start with this music playing now. Oh god, it's loud. Can we turn that off? Shan, turn off the radio.
She might be a little worse for
Alright, let's do this first.
But with some new schematics and a little elbow grease.
Reduce Avatar project progress. Yeah, I guess we do this first. Do I do this or do I rescue Advent Defector? I kind of want to rescue the Defector first. Let's go for the Defector. I want people who can fight close quarters. The Roboticist and Eula should both be able to fight close quarters if they get ambushed.
We will begin the covert action immediately.
There we go.
Commander.
After that, we're still training up the Warspite over there. Once Warspite is done, Bobo's gonna head in there. Power Relay is completing in 1 day. We need to save up some money for the R&D. Anything else? I think that's it for now. I hope you get a Muton Harrier. They are amazing. I've seen a Muton Harrier a few times before. They are quite fun. The ignoring cover thing is absolutely bananas.
Your soldiers fought well today, Commander. Their victory well earned. But do not expect that I will be discouraged, for I am dauntless in my mission.
Commander, we currently have no new supplies coming in.
Alright, what are we doing with this guy? What do I need in my campaign? Let's look over here in our squad management screen. I need more people for the Menace 1-5 squad. I think the Heavy's going into this one, and probably the Commando. I needed a smoke grenade type officer. I think Commando's perfect for that. Menace 1-5 is offensives.
The psionic power they draw.
So I think Fusilier goes on that one.
The other worlds they have dominion over. If the Templar followers would pursue their goal to the Elders,
I'll temporarily throw the Ninja onto this one for now, but I'm probably going to reorganize everything when the time comes. Rishi can be on this one. Gene Kelly's kill squad's getting kind of big, but I feel like the Witch would fit on that. Right, I wanted a, what's it called? A combat medic. I think we're going to turn Stay Tasty into a combat medic. Combat medic, where are ya? Combat, quote, medic. Just the combat class, actually. Lightning Strike, Vengeance. I suggested a semi-reaction fire build. The stealth build is too similar to the Sidewinder, except that Sidewinder is much more competent at killing enemies. Ruler reaction is basically a controlled panic action. A controlled panic action. A semi-reaction fire build. The thing about reaction fire builds is that if the gun is too weak, they tend to not be very satisfying. That's the one issue with them. Like, anytime I see reaction fire abilities on a unit that's like holding, I don't know, SMGs, like the Shinobi class, right? They have like this perk that lets them like overwatch in a cone with their SMG, but it's like, unless you're building the shotgun. I guess that perk would be meant for the shotgun then. But I don't know, I'm just not a huge fan of doing Overwatch builds with low damage. It's like, I'm not only taking the risk of having to wait till the enemy's turn before I take my shots, I'm not actually doing a lot of damage either. Finally, we can get our R&D lab up. That power relay was very needed. Do I continue working on the shielding power coil? Or do I take a person out and throw them in here? I think I take a person out and throw them in there. That should be good, yeah. 11 days. I don't think we're going to need this in 25 days yet. We still have to do our combat plating armor thingy. And we still need to do our, what's it called? Some other stuff. But I want a Scilabs in here or in here. I think I want the Scilabs here. Not Overwatch, reaction. Oh, that's what you meant. Like, just reaction-based abilities like that. Okay, I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. Okay, but just as a suggestion, maybe leave one line on the thing with Battle Lord. It could be fun. It could be an interesting thing. Look in your heart, you know it to be true. Even if Battle Lord is really spaghetti coated. Strength 4 here. I think we start looking for troop columns in this region. Try to get control over this spot. We want to wrest control from Advent, I think. I do need another Fusel for these types of missions. Also, my previous Fusel just got wounded for like 20 days or something. I think that's it, right? Smash and grab. Network tower. I think that's it. We'll just start looking for missions down here. Another Fusel training complete. We have a soldier done with training over here. Bobo is going to be the first legit officer that we have. I want Bobo in here. Bobo, where are ya? Since you're part of the stealth squad, I'm going to give you Oscar Mike, Get Some, Trial by Fire, Lead by Example, so you can give your hack stat to all your subordinates. And then probably something like Defilade. Air Controller is quite important for stealth type missions, although Infiltrator is quite nice too, to be able to fit in more people. I think I'll aim for Air Controller though. Air Controller, and then finally you'd probably take... I think you're one of the few officers that would take Scavenger, because the stealth squad isn't really meant to fight things. What do we got here? Another smash and grab. I'm down for that. Let's do another smash and grab. You can never have enough things smashed and grabbed. Let's bring the marksman squad on this one, I think. Actually, no, Jane Kelly's kill squad should work. Alright, you guys, what do we got? I need a laser vector rifle. I should be able to grab one of the laser shotguns that we just built. Jane Kelly's gonna want an alloy sword. And we're gonna send one more person on this mission. That's gonna be... Maybe we train up Steven a little bit more so we can try to get him up to Sergeant and start officer training him. I think I'm down for that. I could also just try to push for a Tech Sergeant. That's not a bad idea either. Actually, yeah, let's push for a Tech Sergeant. I think that's more important. Push for a Tech Sergeant so we can start doing the other covert action thingy. 5 people, 141% infiltration. Should be nice and easy. How much money do we have left? I can build at least one more laser vector lance. And I can build... I don't need to build this. I can just borrow this. Borrow that. Give you this. And let's get our squad ready for action here. Nanoscale vest, ceramic plating, make sure you don't die, medkit for you. The soldier has quite a bit of speed, which I'm very happy with. I'm considering giving this person superior defense just so they don't die early on. I might do that. Who else would I give defense to? Technician, bounty hunter, quartermaster. What other type of soldiers would run defense? I feel like we give it to Witch. Witch with 7 defense will last a long time in our campaign, I think. Alright then. Flashbang, ammo type, medkit, armor, grenade for shred, I guess. Jane Kelly over here. Let's give you some nanoscale, medkit, armor. You need mobility. Your 13 mobility is just not cutting it right now. Fix up her mobility just a little bit. I want you with a nanoscale also, actually. We're at the point where advent mechs are showing up. We do want to make sure that we have a reasonable amount of HP. It doesn't have to be like overkill amounts or anything like that, but just enough that you won't die in one shot. %, that should go down to base very light, which means going from 12 down to probably around 10, so about 10 enemies on this mission. That shouldn't be undoable. I think we can manage that. And it'll also give this soldier a chance to farm up some more kills with their Foxhound cannon.
We're in the pipe, 5x5.
At Tedster, when are we getting randomized officer perks? Randomized officer perks? That's happening?
Elders know all too well that you approach the refuge of the insidious Templars. Do not assume that their aid will make any difference.
5
to
days.
your cause.
Dark event. Ooh, hidden event. But there's only 5 days on that. It's worth it to boost it. You counter a dark event and you get, I don't know if this is one of Rishi's like super dark events. I don't want to find out. I can give up an officer corpse for this. I would not give up 50 intel for this, but I would give up like 5 intel for this. Let's see. Okay, it's rural checkpoints. Rural checkpoints. It's a supply job. We're not planning on doing the supply job anytime soon. Let's see. 5 days. I might finish network tower, start infiltrating. 10 days after that, we'd have to wait. Okay, our first supply drop is going to get crippled a bit. That's kind of okay. Do I have soldiers for that? If I have soldiers for it, I'll do it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I kind of have soldiers for it. Not a whole bunch, but we have a couple. I wouldn't mind boosting it and just getting the EXP for doing the mission. In terms of value, in terms of resources, I would say supplies, alloys, Illyrium is the most valuable resource in TEDJam, followed by EXP. No, actually, no, EXP might be a little bit more valuable than supplies. I'd say EXP is a little bit more valuable, so we're getting EXP at the very least. I would be willing to spend a 30-point boost on this, so that's like spending 7 intel to just have a bit more supplies and get some EXP. It does mean, however, I can't bring these people onto the next mission, so I have to keep that in mind. This is a hack mission, so it's a great chance for Tama to get a little bit more hack stat. I'll bring this commando, maybe bring the ninja. We can either bring Gentleman or we can bring Liu. I want to make sure that I have Liu available for the, I want actually both of these guys. I want Gentleman and Liu available for the other mission. I could bring in a Shiv. Maybe we bring in Bladewalker. With a boost, this goes down to very light. Ugh. I would have done this if this was at extremely light. It's very light though. Can we make this a little bit better for us? 95. What if I remove equipment? I'm willing to remove equipment for this. 96. Okay, it's probably because of the Shiv. If I take off the Shiv and put a soldier on, then we can do it. Alright, we'll bring Liu then. 98. $100, okay. Somewhat sketchy of a mission to do, but I think we should be able to handle it. I don't have a good sword for you. Oh, I also don't have armor for you, that's bad. 99, no! I don't think this slot counts. No! Why must this be like this? What if we just don't give Analyzer Tama armor? Is that the worst idea I've ever had? And thank you very much for the resub! Cadence, much appreciated, man!
It's been a month and Commander is still with us. Runner 1 never gives up.
One bayonet too far. You think the bayonet actually weighs anything? I don't think it does. No, the bayonet doesn't weigh anything. It's purely the soldiers themselves. I have to remove the hacker's laptop, but there's no point in bringing Tama if we don't have the hacker's laptop. He's gonna fail his hack. We all know this. It's fact. It's a fact that Analyzer Tama is going to find a way to screw things up for us. Well, Tama. You know that meme where they're like, oh man, I can't fit anything else into my schedule. Or can I? And he's like removing like a really important block. That's basically what I'm doing right now. I can't fit this to be 100%. Or can I? Removes the ceramic plating. Is that? I thought removing ceramic plating would have been enough. Ooh, Okay, Rishi, I don't think you need ceramic plating because you have a shield thingy. And you have emergency life support. You'll be fine. Alright, 100%. This is actually doable. So at 100%, it'll be at very light. With a boost, it'll go down to extremely light. So that means there was 12 enemies on this mission, and we're cutting it down by 125, 150, so we're cutting it down by 4. So this should be an 8 enemy mission if I'm not mistaken. Let me just make sure that this mission isn't absolutely stupid to try to do. If we come across a Muton, I would have to stasis, run you next to it, and start throwing knives at it. And probably get you around to the flank of the Muton to kill it. Rishi has Soul Shot, that should be strong enough to kill the Muton along with everything else. If we run across a mech, we have the Auto Sniper Rifle, which does a crap ton of damage. Basic troopers we can kill with throwing knives. We've got Shard Gauntlet, that's always guaranteed damage on anything that can't deflect, as well as the ability to tank some hits. It should be fine. I hope. Oops, I hit Sun mission. Oops. Well, unfortunate, you guys are gonna have to do the mission now.
Sky range in position for deployment.
Doesn't the grenade slot have an effect on infiltration? The grenade slot does not. At least from what I've gathered, it doesn't. Alright, we got this mission over here. These 5 people over here. Overlord, Electrician, Recon, Trooper, Rook. I think I did say I was going to boost this one, because I don't trust these people to handle this mission with... do they have gear? You have a laser rifle. Oh, they do have some laser weapons. I think this guy also has a laser weapon. How much damage is that? 4 to 7. Electrician doesn't have a cannon. The Overlord, I believe, does, though. Yes, you have a cannon, at least. Do I boost this one? I don't want to boost too much, because then we're using up all our intel. 88. It's probably worth it to boost it. We're at the point where Advent's kind of power spiking with Mutant and Mechs. And if we don't have the proper equipment to take care of this stuff, we're gonna suffer for it. Let's see, Mutant. We can Electrician the Mutant. Mechs we can kill with laser cannon plus a bunch of other laser weapons. Enemy Mutant is kind of the hardest problem. I don't know how we're gonna deal with enemy Mutant. I think Ebenino has counterattack built into him, so technically we can possibly have Ebenino counter, although it's not guaranteed. Electrician has a cannon. What else can we fight? There's armored Advent troopers. I don't have an easy way to kill drones. I should probably just boost this. It's safer that way. Extremely light. Let's launch. Templars were always my fave hero faction. They're pretty cool. I think just the concept of having melee and shielding in XCOM is a very novel idea. I don't think it was necessarily best implemented in the way XCOM 2 did it, but honestly it was very novel. I don't dislike them at all. My favorite class is skirmishers, because grappling hooks is just super cool to me. My inner Attack on Titan weebery is showing. What is that explosive song called? The explosive song is called Exercise Restraint 80s Mix Extended. In fact, we're going to be hearing it as the mission starts. This will be our first mission with the new Rishi mod included. Ronar still a weeb 15 years later. Okay, to be fair, my taste in anime has been very strict. I don't like a lot of modern anime, especially like a lot of the stuff they shovel out nowadays. I think like 95% of animes I generally will not like or enjoy watching. Or I'll watch it and tolerate it, but I'll be like, I would have rather spent my time doing something else. I've been enjoying Freerun a lot lately, though. Or not lately, I already finished it with my girlfriend. We enjoyed that one quite a bit. We like anime that has substance to it. I'm okay if the anime has a bit of fan service or all those cringe things in it, but it has to have like some substance, you know, like life lessons or like just really intense action scenes that are really well done. Something of that nature is a requirement for me to actually be able to enjoy the anime. I don't like those isekais where they just have like shit happen for the sake of having shit happen and then a bunch of fan service in it just to keep teenagers hooked. I just can't. Oh my gosh! Scared me a bit. Oh, the loading screen's kind of stuttering, but it's there. Okay, I think volume might need to be tuned down a little bit, but other than that though, I think the clip that we took, the sample that we took was pretty good. I'd say this fits pretty well so far. Doing something else like playing XCOM for 100,000 hours I actually haven't even reached 10,000 hours in XCOM. I've only got like 7,000 so far. Maybe 8,000 after all we've played so far. But I'm not a 10,000 hour junkie yet because of that long break that I took. Oh, there's one of those bastard drones. The Tedster drones are the worst.
Time to motor.
I tuned it down by about 20% in the mod I posted. Okay.
Hey, I don't run too good. Wait up, man.
Got it. Moving.
That's the best intro for our soldiers to roll out to. It's the perfect one, I agree. Drone's over there. Let's try to climb up over that cliff. On this type of map, climbing over the cliff is the hard part. If you get revealed by a drone, the rest of the mission gets so much harder. You really want to break concealment while you're as close to the crates as possible.
Move, move, move.
It's gonna have the entire squad flatten itself against the wall there.
Location confirmed.
I hear something.
On the move.
Fast Guy is covert, so we're gonna send Fast Guy first. I hear Snake, but I don't see Snake. There's no turret up there, which is really, really nice. That's a very pleasant change of pace. I'm so used to always having like that turret up there being super annoying to us. Okay. Everybody else, get up here.
Come on, you can't keep up with the fat man.
Let's get as close as we can.
Roger that.
This is an extremely light mission, so there's no excuse for not getting at least 10 crates, I would say. We should be aiming for at minimum 10 crates. Unless a really hard enemy shows up, then we'll scale it back. I'll use Fast Guy to try to get as deep into the map as possible so we can grab all the inner crates.
Got it.
There's probably a drone down there, so don't run for that just yet.
Roger that.
I don't see the drone. Don't move for now, I think. I think we're just gonna sit here. Be patient.
Got it covered.
Just be patient. I want to find a actual pod. There we go. Found them. That's what we were looking for. Surveillance drone, race commando, advent trooper. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think an engagement on these guys is perfect for us. I just need to find a way to get close enough to send out the shot. Unfortunately, that won't be easy. I can also just flamethrower these guys. I wouldn't mind that too. Although I think that guy's immune to flames. It's one of those enemies that have that immunity. Neurotoxin grenade. Let's just be patient. Wait for the opportunity to arrive.
What are you waiting?
Scanning. I'm on it.
Just be patient. They're coming our way. They're coming. Slowly but surely, they're coming our way. Oh, I'd love to hit that like explosive barrel and blow them up with it. Okay, they're right there. Drone is moving out of the way. Excellent. That should allow us to get a little bit closer. Before I do anything else, we're gonna Eagle Eye. See if there's anything further out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there was a 5 back here. This door is open, implying the final pod is somewhere out there, so just something to keep in mind. Don't destroy that crate. Try not to hit any other crates while we're doing this. One dead guy, not too bad. And here we go. We managed to destroy all of that drone's armor, which is excellent. Now then, time to do our thing. How do we do our thing? You got a shot on that drone, you got a shot against this drone that's super inaccurate. We have a knife stab with you. But that guy takes reduced melee damage. I will probably just AP grenade that guy because I can't see myself easily taking care of him. Let's see if we can max roll him. Maybe we'll come back around to here.
Here I come.
Hi.
They've seen me.
Alright, let's try to max roll him with this AP grenade. Try really hard to get that max roll against him. Does that do damage to objects? I thought it wouldn't.
Grenade out.
Beautiful work. One downed. All that's left is drone. How do we kill these drones? Oh my gosh, these drones are so hard to kill. 50 aim? Are you kidding me? It's absolutely disgusting. Alright, 70% aim. Try your best. Excellent hit right there. Okay, that should be an easy kill then. You should get this kill. Why is that only a 53? The zone of control. It's too much.
Here I come.
65? Gross. Okay, you hit it. Good.
You want some more?
And now for this drone. I'm just gonna AP grenade this thing. We ain't fucking around with these drones. Beautiful. Okay. Good turn. Unfortunately, they didn't mark any of the ones close to us. They marked all the ones back there. There's a guy somewhere down there doing things, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind.
We're picking up a steady signal from the transponder. Firebrand is en route to make the pickup.
Suspect there's a pod down there.
Finally! I've got it! Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder
Safely
is
grab
active.
this without dying.
Firebrand will handle the pickup.
I'll command you back if we need to. That's why I left your action open. Beautiful. Get an evac zone as close to the middle of the map as we can.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Everybody else, move on up. Mark the crates that you can. Step forward a little bit more.
What are you doing? Let's move already.
And we're just gonna sit here and overwatch. Patience.
Come get some.
There is a snake down there, along with a drone. The snake is actually running away from us, which is great.
Recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
Good stuff. Getting more crates. There's 2 more right there. That drone up there is spotted by our Eagle Eye soldier. I think that's this person down here. You can actually shoot it from here, which is pretty neat. You know what? Sure. Let's have you shoot it from here. One-armed gunner taking a good clean shot right off the bat. 1 damage right there. 1 HP. I don't know. I'm tired right now, guys. I can't speak properly. Stab this guy. Come over here. Grab that crate, I think. I don't want to move too close though. Snake is right there.
Let's do this.
I'm trying to speak and my tongue is just like tying itself right now. I'm sorry, guys. Now we're gonna try and shoot this drone to death, but this drone is actually incredibly hard to kill. We'll use this grenade if we have to. I suspect we might have to.
Let's move already.
Oh, we landed it. Nice job, the fast guy. Nice work, nice work. I want to slowly move the Muton up, and we're gonna just slowly kind of move in a wide wave down this corner of the map.
Time to return the favor, baby. Get on.
Oops, all drones. Yeah, this mission really was just all drones. Oops. What the Kentucky Fried fuck is up with everyone? We staying hydrated? I forgot to grab my water before today's stream, so I am actually very unhydrated right now. I think we're just all gonna dash up at this point. Another crate right there. I kind of want to run up here and grab that. You've got a lot of armor. Of all the people, you can afford this the most. Still nothing. Okay. Still nothing. There's something.
Seem a little more agile than the
Oh,
ones
we're
we
seeing them
fought
with
in the
Eagle Eye.
past.
They don't see us
Looks like
yet.
they're still serving as the aliens' front line, though.
It's kind of tempting to take that shot. I think I'm going to Overwatch and try to catch them as they move around the sides. I like the soldier's ability to just see really far without actually getting exposed.
Tired of waiting around.
Which means this is safe too, actually. Just going to mark everything. I have no idea how they haven't spotted us yet, but we're just slowly robbing them of everything from back here. Okay, there is 5 more crates left on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We see everything on the map. Excellent.
Finally.
We can sneak up to them. Oh, we can sneak up to them, guys. Let's do this. We're just gonna go right up to that door right there. Okay, I don't know if this is a terrible idea or a really smart idea. We're gonna find out soon enough. Get cover, Overwatch. Overwatch. Have we found them yet? Not yet.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
I can actually grab this last crate without them noticing. They will 100% notice if I grab that one though, so I think it's just time to fight. Alright, time to fight. How do we do this? Who moves up first? I guess, you move up first. Grab that crate. Hi there. Advent Scout, Muton. Is these Mutons as large as the other ones? Oh, they are! These Mutons are just as big! Oh, that's cute. I think you're gonna be the one to grab this. Do I have AoEs? Do you have the ability to shoot them from behind? You do. Excellent. Big smoke coming from around the sides. Gonna fire off a nice quick stun on top of that Viper. Alright, Viper has been taken out for this round. That Muton is really intimidating. It's so big. Flamethrower, probably not within range. Can I at least tag the Muton with some damage? Oh, I can dash and Flamethrower. That's what I should be doing. Dash, command, Flamethrower. Then that means you should just be coming up here and grabbing this loot then. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, dash, command, Flamethrower. Got it, got it, got it. So you're gonna be like right around here. And then we're gonna issue the command with Fast Guy.
Rolling out.
Just make sure Fast Guy can actually see you.
Let's do this.
Fast Guy moving up. And there we go. Nice underbarrel flamethrower. Gonna be able to get both of them just like so. Excellent work. Muton is on fire. We're gonna have our Muton running straight up to here. Grab that loot crate. Once all the crates are extracted, we can easily just leave this mission. Don't have to kill everything on the map, although it does give EXP, so it might be worth it. Finally, that guy down there. I have no idea how we're going to kill that guy down there. I'm just going to probably aid protocol you because you're the only person that's not in full cover. The other possibility is I might need to... He's going to come down to here and shoot you in the back. I might need to aid protocol you. One of those two. I don't know who to aid protocol. Or I can just shoot. Let's just shoot. Get some damage off. One-armed gunner. Oh my goodness! She landed a full hit on the Muton! To be fair, that Muton's pretty big. It's not hard to actually hit him. Oh, he is going from the sides. He is going to tag you, actually. Didn't even get you. Nice. Alright, we got a snake over here. This snake is burning for 1 turn, so we do have to finish it off. In terms of the Muton, he is burning for also 1 turn, so we do actually have to finish everything here off. How do we finish everything here off? First things first, let's flank that scout, try to get some damage off against him. He's a pretty tough target to hit though, so it's okay if you miss. You're also shooting with 1 arm, which is completely understandable if you miss. It's pretty hard to hit a guy with 1 arm. I get it, I get it. Dead snake, nice work. Maybe you can just run up to this guy and slap him for some damage. And our Muton over here will come down to the sides. It's not exactly a flank. We don't exactly have an easy flank on this guy.
Tired of waiting around.
Shinan can come over here and finish off the Muton though. Expanded magazine, nice. Dropped him.
You can't handle me.
Alright, Muton destroyed. All that's left is that guy up there. What we're going to do is we're going to send up Ebonino over here. Did you see that heroic jump that he just made? And we're going to hit him with a neurotoxin grenade. Poison plus disorient. Wait, what? Oh, they're immune! I keep forgetting! The fucking admin scouts are immune to this shit! Oh my god, this is gonna like take me rewiring my entire brain just to remember this stuff. Oh my goodness, the advent scout's gonna wound someone and put them in the medbay for like 3 weeks or something. Well, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just let it happen, Ronar. Just let it happen. Someone's gonna get wounded. How many Advent got added to playable Advent? I keep restarting and getting a different one. I have no clue, but they don't even just have the base game ones. They have, and not just Long War ones. They have, like, some of the mod jam ones, too. There's a lot of options. Where's the evac? 1, 2... As long as everyone can make it back, it's fine. This guy can't. 3, 4... We'll have the Muton run it first. Everybody else, come on back.
10-4.
Reinforcements are coming. I do not want to stick around for that.
I'm on it, baby!
Alright, now unfortunately you're going to have a bit of trouble reaching that spot. Oh no, I forgot! You have to be here to get the loot. Aw, man! Is that loot worth it? Is there an Illyrium core in there? There is. I should grab it. I should grab it. I should grab it. I think I have to be here to grab it.
Finally.
I want you to be as close to the evac zone as possible, though. Illyrium core, good.
Yeah, it's here.
I guess you'll aid protocol that guy, or you could try to kill him. You can make it to the evac zone, no problems, so it's just a matter of whether or not we can actually hurt this guy. Oh my goodness, these Advent Scouts are so hard to kill. Oh my goodness. I like the Advent Scout. That was a really clever change. Just giving it that one little bit of an immunity just made him so much harder to kill compared to everything else. I love it. Okay guys, let's see if we can get our friend out of here. You are able to make it. Excellent. Like the first Overwatch.
Feel good.
Let's go home. Okay, we missed like 1 kill's worth of EXP. That's completely fine. We could like shoot at him before we go, if you guys want. We might actually be able to kill him too. Alright, whoever gets that kill will get the last point of EXP. Who's gonna do it? You? Yes, it is. Good job to Ebenino. It's not like I wanted to kill you, Advent Scout.
All XCOM operatives are secure.
Yeah, the poison still mattered, so at the very least you got that going. That Advent Scout being immune to explosives, it's gonna take so much for me to remember that. Because I'm just so used to just clicking on them and having them die, like with flamethrowers or rockets or whatever. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be terrible. We actually have to shoot at them.
Abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence.
Remember kids, Commander Ronar is illiterate, as are all XCOM commanders. When they get the 100 dodge perk, it'll be even worse. I know, it's gonna be terrible. If we have that ability that makes it so that your attacks can't graze, that would be pretty nice though.
Well done, Commander. It's always good for morale when we ace a mission like that.
Alright, take your Barbarian perk. Extra melee hit chance. Did they lose the ability to run up and slice their targets with like a dash move? I could have sworn the Muton used to have that, and I can't find it anymore. I could have sworn they had a dash melee. Is this 6th Sense that makes them immune to flamethrowers as well? It makes them immune to all AoE attacks, so yes, flamethrowers included. I could make this into a bombard grenade, Muton. We got improvised acid grenade. That's an idea. Alright, 96 supplies, 31 meld, 10 crystals. We got a lot of stuff from this haul. 16 alloys, that's like what? 3 combat platings. Unwavering stance, psi, magazine, Illyrium core. Good stuff. Good pickups, excellent pickups. Man, I'm really looking forward to seeing the late game. I think this late game will be quite fun, especially if we scale up our team strong enough to actually handle it. I'm very excited to see if our team can handle the late game. Alright, combat armor is almost complete. I'm waiting until this goes down to light. Oh, it's already at light. I guess we do it then.
Are no different than countless other species who found themselves
Vanguard,
obsessed with the
Shinobi.
Elder's power.
So this should be about 15 enemies. Can this squad handle it? As long as the Shinobi gets the hack, we should be able to handle it. Alex, we're counting on you for this one. You're the officer and you're the key player for this mission to succeed. Let's begin. I'll wait till this gets to 125. Almost done recruiting, just a little bit more. Is that being too greedy? I feel like I'm being a bit too greedy with the recruiting. Gonna take Bodanov out of here. Throw Bodanov in here. I want the higher ranked person recruiting in that region. I guess the lowest ranked person can recruit in this region.
Our research was a success, Commander.
Okay,
Commander,
combat armor
if we
complete.
intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
Templar Shield Mark II, that's quite nice for our shield troops. Bunch of different variations of Predator armor, Alloy Mech Shield, Alloy Guardian Shield, Predator Templar armor, and the Tempest Gauntlets, that's a big upgrade. Alloy Shiv, Predator armor, okay. Next up, what's next? What's next is going to be alien biotech, so we can start researching autopsies.
I had assumed you'd make that
And then we're going to head into sectoid autopsy, into psionics, and get an early psi lab so we can start training up Tedster. Alright, 125%. Let's do it. I believe that might be a perk on their rifle. Oh, so I have to upgrade their rifle to get a running melee, maybe. Okay, I'll try to read up on the perks that the guns grant. That's something I always forget to do. It's a very mod jam type of thingy. Not something I'm used to doing as a Long War player. Ew, reading. Yeah, right. Reading's for nerds. You know, back when I was in high school and middle school, I used to like beat up all the nerds and stuff them into the lockers and stuff. Take their lunch money. That's what they get for getting A's and B's in reading. I think the rifle has a charge while the cannon has area suppression. I see. We have the laser rifle, so we should get it though. Unless it's a higher ranked one. I still don't know all the changes that Tedster has made, but honestly, all the ones that we've seen so far have already been really good changes.
Commander.
To save Ronar the trouble of reading, I made the Bashar upgrade simply read, this unit's
be a
power level is
two-pronged
over
assault.
9,000.
First we hack the heart of the Advent Tower and...
Oh man. Rishi descriptions. be as vague as possible while conveying as much threat. Oh my gosh. Every single time that starts blasting, I'm just like, wow. I just get wowed. Bradford, we can't hear you over the sound of the Bradford Rangers radio. Yeah, it is quite loud. I think we should tone it down a little bit more. That's a free jump scare every mission. Yeah, it is a bit of a jump scare. After the stream, I'll see if we can tone it down a bit. Make it louder, says Original Casual. Oh, my mistake. Did you want it louder? I would like to go from around the sides because Tedster intentionally put this building here to piss everyone off. Alright, so we have to go this way now.
Come on, come on.
Hey! 1, 2, 3, 4.
I adjusted the volume in the mod? Okay. We will, check it out when we get the chance. Do I have to update or anything? We'll leave it loud for today's stream. It'll be the, jump scare special.
I'm on it, baby.
Just gotta set it to use it in the customization screen. You gotta install it? Okay. I'll keep that in mind. The hard part about this mission is really getting past this initial spot, because normally when it comes to these maps you have 2 branches as to how to move forward, but for this one though, you're really bottlenecked down to one side.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Officer, Rocketeer, Trooper, Biotrooper. It's not too bad. Just the act of getting up here safely is going to be really hard.
I am on my way.
This ain't no Sunday cruise.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm missing sight on one guy there, so I can't actually move up here safely.